When I was a little girl, I had a rag doll, only doll I'll ever own. Now I love you just the way I love that rag doll, but only now my love is grown.
These braised short ribs taste like a dog's asshole.
Hey.
You know what? I'm sitting.
What up, America and the world? It's a brand new episode of Standard Room Only, episode 162. What's happening, my co-host? What it do? What's good? Talk to me. all the way from New York City.
What's up?
What up?
What's up?
Not much. Just living the dream, baby. Just living the dream.
Living the dream with your dollar shades, huh?
Dollar shades. But it looks a dollar shade, but it costs a lot of money. It's a
Oh,
lot
yeah?
of money. It costs a lot. It's literally costs half a baby. So it's pretty expensive, baby. It's just pretty expensive shades.
Well, you know what? Since you were wearing yellow, I had to pop in a little yellow myself.
Boom. There you go. It's a yellow day. It's a
I had to
yellow
do
day.
it. I had to do it.
We
Not
feel a
only
little
is it
yellow.
not
Mellow
only-
yellow.
not only is it a yellow day, it's also Happy Indigenous Peoples Day.
Yeah. Shout out to the indigenous people up in here.
Yes, shout out to everybody I'm representing for my Taino peeps over here. So this is the Taino symbol for sun.
Hold on, let me
Yes.
blow up the screen so they can see that.
Blow it up, blow it up. All right, this is very popular.
And it's Tejano, you said?
Taino.
Taino.
Mm-hmm.
Taino. And that's origin of the Puerto Ricans. That's their
Yes.
origin.
Yes.
That's before the white man came down there. Right?
Yes, that's before Columbus came down and
messed it up.
And just messed it up.
It just ruined it for everybody.
I don't know why he celebrated, because he actually got thrown into prison by his own countrymen when he
Columbus
went back.
did?
Yeah, Italy didn't want his ass, and Spain was like, "You're going to jail," because they learned of his atrocities that he committed over here.
Oh wow! So he's actually so he died in prison.
He died in prison.
Wow! So he did he didn't do all of the Count of Monte Cristo stuff and just get out of prison and recreate his whole name and all that stuff.
No. Even the Europeans were like aghast.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't learn all this stuff. It's something new to me. I didn't even know about Columbus till I watched the episode of Sopranos. They were talking about it. They were like, "Yeah, we like Columbus," and the Native Americans like, "Yeah, that guy sucks." It was a whole different world. It was just crazy. I didn't even know how bad it was.
Yeah, so I don't even know why we're celebrating him.
I think they took it out of the thing. I don't think they should thing no more, isn't it?
It's still celebrated. It's not really taken out.
It's not really taken out.
No.
Well, we don't celebrate because I know black folks. We don't celebrate that because we don't know who that is. That ain't Martin Luther King, baby. We ain't messing with that shit. No. We ain't gonna talk about that. We don't talk about no Columbus, no Columbo.
No Columbo. Columbo was okay. All right. He was a detective doing his job.
Yeah, but that's too close to Columbus. So we're like, yeah, we ain't messing with that either. Columbus, all that. We ain't messing with none of that. That's too close to the police.
Hilarious.
Anyway, how your weekend? What do you do this weekend?
I was busy as hell. You know, just working and all that kind of stuff. Busy, man.
You didn't do any shows with Culture Jam? Nothing?
Culture Jam? Really? Did you say Culture Jam?
Cold Jam. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's your rival. Culture Jam is your rival. That's your rival. That's a rival band.
People can't get it right with the name.
Culture Jam is your rival. Cold Jam is y'all, but Culture Jam is the black version of it's a blacker version of they're based in Mississippi.
No, hilarious, because my agency that books the weddings, I always talk to one of the guys in the office, to make sure, going over details of shows and stuff. And he always asks, "So how's your culture? So it's culture something." And I'm like, and he's a white dude, okay? So I'm like, okay, it's culture.
I mean, it's culture. I mean,
Cult Jam. Cult.
No, I know, I get it. Culture, cult. It's kind of similar. Has the CUL in it, and the T,
Cult. It's a cult.
It's a cult. Culture is a cult. If you think about it, that's where cult comes from. From culture. It's the glasses, man.
It's the glasses. Yes.
You can't have culture without cult.
It turns you into a hotep. That's great.
Boom. You can't have a hoe without a hotel. Boom. That's what Ludacris said. That's the Professor Ludacris said. Goes hotel everybody. You ever heard that song when he did that in the rap song?
I don't know if I heard that one in
I think it was
particular.
I think it was hoes in every area code. I think that's what.
Oh, well, okay.
I got
I haven't paid
hoes.
attention that closely to
I've
the
got
lyrics.
hoes in different area codes.
Area codes.
I've got
Oh,
hoes. R.I.P. Nate Dogg. R.I.P. Nate Dizzy.
hilarious.
So I don't know about you, but this is my thing now. I like to do like reaction videos and stuff. I don't know if you see a couple of my videos been posted online all over social
Yes,
media.
I see it.
So I was just scrolling down my phone and shorts on YouTube, and I stumbled across this. I can't play the video because of I don't want to get flagged because Mark Zuckerberg will flag this video, so I don't want to play the music video. But I saw this video with Britney Spears and Snoop Dogg.
Oh yes.
And the song was called Outrageous. I felt outrageous looking at this picture. I go, how did I not remember this video called Outrageous? And Snoop Dogg was like the vixen in the video, and he was the love interest, and she licks his face. It was like, I must have been smoking a lot of weed in the early 2000s. I did not remember this video. Do you remember this video, Mystina?
I remember the song. I don't remember the video at all. And I think it's gross that she was licking his face.
Yeah, she licked his face. And he did not look impressed at all. He was like, he looked so irritated. He's like, ah.
I just feel bad for his wife. Like, she got to watch all of that. Because I think he was married at the time.
He's still married. Yeah, he's been married to her since like 25 years. They got married like right out of high school.
Right, exactly. So I'm just like, oh, his wife got to put up with that.
It's just so funny because Snoop is so skinny, is just scrawny looking, and he just carried up Britney Spears, and she just like licking his face. I was like, what in the world? It was just so funny when I posted that video because people were like, I didn't know, but I didn't remember this video either. Like, I don't think none of them, both of them, I don't think Snoop Dogg wants to remember this video or Britney Spears. Both of them probably go, oh, we did a video together? Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's called Outrageous. It's like, it's so, what a perfect name for a song. Outrageous. Because it didn't make any sense. It was like,
well, that duet is outrageous.
Yeah. What is I don't think he even rapped in it. He was just the boyfriend that she liked, or some guy she liked in the video. Snoop Dogg played basketball. She came to go, hey, I could play basketball. I could b-ball with you guys. And they shot in New York City, by the way. New York.
Really? That's weird because Snoop is the West Coast guy.
This whole video, are you missing my point? This whole video is weird, Mystina. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The whole concept doesn't make any sense.
None of it makes sense. You're right.
It's so crazy. It's so dumb. It's nuts. But hey, that's music for you, man. We have a lot of stuff going on music-wise that we just forgot about. We know so much good stuff and so much bad stuff. I think the bad stuff, your brain doesn't remember that kind of stuff when it comes to music, because I didn't remember that at all.
Probably. It's my brain probably treated it like trauma, like I experienced trauma and it doesn't want to go through that again. So.
Exactly. Speaking of trauma, so the Swifties are mad at Travis Kelce because apparently they're dating or whatever they're doing right now. The Swifties are mad at Travis because Travis Kelce got hurt yesterday at the game. And they said the reason why he got hurt is because Taylor Swift wasn't at the game yesterday. So they're saying that if she was at the game, he wouldn't have got hurt. Then the Travis Kelce fans are saying that Taylor Swift is bad luck. And they're saying she might have cursed him. So what do you think it is? You think it's because Taylor Swift didn't show up to the game, or Taylor Swift is just a curse to Travis Kelce? Because he usually doesn't get hurt. That's what I'm trying to put in his perspective for you. He's usually reliable. He doesn't get hurt and all that stuff. But ever since he's been seeing Taylor Swift, he's been injured twice in 6 weeks. And Taylor Swift fans are lunatics and saying the reason why he got hurt because she wasn't there to cheer him on. So which way you going with? Where you leaning with?
Maybe she convinced him to go on like an all vegan diet or something.
Yeah, because he lost weight too. He's a little more leaner. He got the little porn stats going now. You got the handlebar thing. Got the handlebar.
Yeah,
mustache
right.
Going.
He looks like Ted Lasso.
Exactly. He does look like. Well, not this picture, obviously. This one.
Yeah, that's the old one. That's
Yeah,
before.
this one he was dating black women. That was the black
Right.
Travis Kelce.
Right. You never know. She might be changing his diet. I mean, listen, people's bones be brittle, more brittle nowadays because they're not getting enough calcium.
They get enough calcium in their body. That's very interesting. I think that's the question I'm gonna ask the panel. You should ask this question or the Snoop Dogg Britney Spears video.
No, you should ask the Taylor question.
The Taylor Swift question. All right, let's start the show. All right, let's start it, baby. Our first guest, he is a phenomenal comedian from San Antonio, Texas. I met this gentleman last year, and we've been friends ever since, man. My guy, very funny. Wally Millegan.
Oh, wow. I'm so honored I get to go first.
I know. Ain't that a first? Usually you go like way in the bottom, Wally, but I got you first this time. How do you feel?
I feel like I need to be careful talk about Taylor Swift because Grace is on the other side of this door.
Wally.
And I want to wake up tomorrow morning.
Wally.
Yeah.
It's I guess this is an honor to see what your thing looks at first thing in the morning. I don't know. The angle right there. That's
yeah, sorry. I'm not at my place. I'm at Grace's. So yeah, I'm improvising.
He's doing the best he can right now.
Anyways, okay. So Mystina clearly has followed my OnlyFans account. Anyways.
Sound like it, because she just paid attention to everything, Mystina. Look at you, just astute observation, I should call it. So how do you feel about that, man? What do you feel about that? Is it a curse or is just people just tripping? Which one is it?
I mean, he's a football player. It happens to everybody at some point. It happened to Peyton Manning. I mean, it took like 230 something games, but yeah, you get hit enough times, you're going to get hurt.
Right. So
and also, this is coming from somebody who looks like he walked in and asked for the Travis Kelce when he got his haircut.
Yeah, you do have the Travis Kelce thing.
I did not ask for it, but that's the end result.
Yes. Well, now you got to get the handlebar since you're dating a Swiftie. Now you got to get the handlebar thing.
No, I don't.
He's like,
do you remember how much? Outside. Do you know how much grief I gave you when you trimmed your beard to a goatee?
I know. I remember that. You don't want to get the backlash, huh?
No.
So, all right. So
no, it's just my thing.
So you're sticking to just no. I'm actually. So it's not a curse. So, question: is it a curse or just the Swiftie are right about him getting hurt because Taylor Swift wasn't there? Which one is it?
I mean, I think they're both wrong. I think the man plays a violent sport, and it finally caught up to him.
All right, I'm about to bring the girlfriend after this. All right, cool. All right, my next guest, he's making his talk show debut. He is a great comedian. Just started comedy, but he's great in my opinion. The one, the only, Bow Nguyen.
Hello. What's good?
What's going on, player?
Nothing much, man.
Nothing much.
Kind of caught me like in the middle of cooking, but I kind of held that back.
Hold on, are you what? You're still cooking right now as we speak?
Oh no. The stove is off. House is not going to burn. It's all good.
Okay, good. Just making sure, bro. Like, what is happening? All right, cool. Just making sure. What were you cooking anyway?
Ribeyes, asparagus, loaded baked potato.
Oh, sweet. So tell us a little bit about you, sir. Tell me about what made you become a stand-up comic since it's your first time doing a talk show.
Yeah. So I've been a chef throughout most of my life. Been in the industry for about 12 plus years. Been stuck in the kitchen and didn't really have a lot of experience to talk to people, I guess. I'm like naturally introverted. And ever since I started doing comedy or stand-up, it kind of forced me to get out of my shell and open up more. And I've been doing it for like about a year and some change. And yeah, I met a lot of great people such as yourself and love doing it. So here I am.
No doubt. So question, do you think that the Swifties are overreaction about, do you think it's because he got hurt because Taylor Swift wasn't there, or it was a curse that he's dating Taylor Swift? Which one are you going with?
Man, honestly, I think if he's like already paired with Taylor, I would think if he gets injured now, it'd probably be nice to take a break off from the season and probably part ways with Taylor during his little break. And I mean, I'm pretty sure Kansas will probably make the playoffs. So whenever they're closer to the playoff time, it could probably come back and get ready for that. So,
All right, Mystina, I'm not big on words, but I think he said I think he's leaning into his curse.
yeah.
I think that's what you're saying. You're saying that he cursed her. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, she cursed him. Okay, all right. So Taylor Swift is cursed. Cursed.
No,
him.
he's an absolute blessing to her because that's another hit song for her.
Right, but I'm talking about it's all about Travis right now. Travis got hurt.
Yeah.
We're talking about him right now. So Val is saying that she probably cursed him. That's why he got hurt because he never gets hurt. Like I say, he's always healthy. He never missed a season. But he got injured twice in those 6 weeks already. So it's like we were like speculating. So Val's going with curse. Wally don't give a shit. Got it.
How serious is the
Wally
injury?
likes his relationship. That's what happened.
I don't know. They just said something about his foot. I think it was his foot injury or something. Got hurt during the game yesterday. All right, let's keep this crazy train going. My next guest, I love her so much. She's one of my besties in the world, and she's got me doing her show next month in November. She's going to tell you a little bit more about it. She is an awesome comedian and podcaster. The one, the only, Gretchen. Mute yourself, Gretchen. Mute yourself.
Sorry. Thank
There
you.
you go. I think you do that every time you do the show. You always mute yourself. Every time. You never fail.
It's the hair.
He's like, look at me. Look, it's the hair. It got to be the hair.
Exactly.
Anyway, how are you doing? We ever had you in the show forever. I think you've done the show like almost a year, right, Mystina? I think we haven't seen you in a minute, right?
Probably
It's
not.
been a minute. It's been a minute.
And I'm happy to be back. Thanks for having me.
No, always. A lot of stuff has happened since the last time you was on the show. You got engaged, you get married, you got a show that you're doing once a month. So tell us all about it. All about it. Let's go.
Yes, I got engaged. I've been writing a lot of new material, but I also have a residency at the Statler Hotel in downtown Dallas. Every Tuesday night, we got a mic there. And then once a month, we have the underground comedy dinner. So it's a comedy show, but guests also get a 3-course meal in it. And it's been really fun. We've done one. You're going to be on the November show, November 17th. So go to Bourbon and Barrel to get your tickets.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. So do you even care about this question about the actually? But I'm going to ask you anyway. So Travis Kelce, are you leaning towards him being cursed by the Swiftie fans, or it's just a coincidence that he got hurt because she wasn't there?
I think it's just a coincidence. I kind of think that they're both a blessing to both of their careers, and they're kind of cute. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's a curse. I think he's just in a big impact sport. You know what I mean? It's pretty brutal out there. I think it's look at Aaron Rodgers. I think it was the first game of the season. He tore, I don't know, his ACL, maybe his calf.
Achilles? Yeah, he turned his Achilles.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But no one saw that coming.
Yeah, but he wasn't dating Taylor Swift either, though.
That's true. I think it's great. I'm here for the conspiracy theories, right? I'm going to lean into, you know what? I'm going to say he's cursed just because that's entertaining for me.
All right. So you're not a Swiftie. I feel like you're not a Swiftie. You're not a Swiftie fan, huh?
I mean, I think that she's super impressive. A friend of mine brought me to her concert this past when she was here in Dallas a few months ago, and it was unbelievable. The Cowboys have nothing on Taylor Swift when it comes to decibels, sound decibels. I mean, it was deafening, the screams, and then it's 44 songs. All the songs have these incredible it was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen in my life. So I've got a huge amount of respect for her, but I feel like she really came around just a couple of years. My sister's really into her, right? But all the songs, she's impressive as a person. That's about all I know.
Oh, she's very talented. Very talented. Very talented. Nobody's going to take that away from her. Nobody's going to take away. Well, welcome back to the show, Gretchen. Welcome back. So, our only Swiftie on the show, I don't know, she's been patiently waiting to defend her, I guess, her number one artist. I don't even know if it's number one artist enough, but we'll find out right now, guys. The only Swiftie on the show. I love her a lot. She's so funny. She's like my little sister, the one, the only Grace Morton.
Hello.
What up, Grace?
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. I know you've been sitting there just chopping it to bits because I know you're a Swiftie. Take it away. What you think it is?
Yeah. So as the resident Swiftie, but I might not be. Other people haven't chimed in, but I'll go ahead and take that. It is absolutely a curse because anybody who saw the Eras tour knows that she was doing all kinds of spells on stage and things like that. This is how powerful Taylor is. So this is a curse, just to remind everybody that she is the music industry and now she is the NFL.
Ooh, I like that.
That's my take.
Plot twist. I didn't think you're going to go with the curse route, but you actually leaning into that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely not the fact that the NFL plays on plastic AstroTurf, that people get hurt all the time. It's not that. It is. That's how powerful she is.
So she did like a ritual, you said, on stage last year or something, you said?
Well, okay, so that's parody, but yeah, a couple of her songs, the Swifties came up with a chant where we would all scream, "Summon the demons, bitch." And so then a lot of like really conservative people were like, is actual witchcraft happening? And so that's
And Gretchen, did you hear that at the concert when you was there? Did you hear the summon of the demon chant?
No, I just heard a bunch of girls going,
Do you remember the part with like the glowing orbs and they had the capes?
Oh, you know, actually.
Gretchen was probably high as fuck. She probably was high as shit. If I know her, she gets down. She probably high as fuck. She didn't remember what the fuck happened.
Can I change my answer?
What are you gonna change your answer to? What is it gonna be?
I'm just saying, I was there. I remember that part of the concert, and I remember thinking, I don't remember this scene in Lord of the Rings.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. So funny. Oh, welcome back to the show, Grace. Thank you for clarifying this stuff because we needed answers, Grace. We needed answers.
Of course.
All right, our next guest is making his debut as well. I've been trying to get this guy on the show forever, man. Super funny comedian. If you ever go to Corpus Christi, make sure you check this guy out, man. Very funny guy. I think he one of the funniest comics in Corpus Christi, if I'm not mistaken. The one, the only, Andy Gomez. What up,
What's
Andy?
up? How's it going?
Not much, player. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
So
I am high, by the way.
You did win the funniest comic Corpus, right? If I'm not mistaken. Did you win it?
In 2014.
Well,
so it was a while ago, but yes.
You won. It's still a thing. You still won. All right, so we got Omar. My boy said, Swifties, everybody has a name of a movement. Are the Travis fans called the Kelseys? That's funny. Yeah, I think they call it the Kelseys. Anyway, how you feeling, sir? Tell us a little bit about you and all that good stuff.
I feel good. You know, I'm from Corpus. I've been doing comedy for about 10 years now. I took a big break during COVID, but I'm back now doing shows. Yeah,
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, how do you feel about this whole Travis Kelce Taylor Swift thing? You think it's a curse that he's dating her, or we're just overreacting?
First off, I think it's a curse that he's dating because any NFL player that dates like a big time person, like remember when Romo was going out with Carrie Underwood and then he started to really suck?
No,
it's just they got too much.
Jessica Smith, you mean? Jessica Simpson.
Was he going out with Carrie Underwood also?
Was he? I think it was with Jessica Simpson for sure. I remember Jessica Simpson.
You know, it's just like it's too much. You know what I mean? During football season, all you should be thinking about is football. Okay, because if you want to get the Super Bowl, that's all you got to do. That's what Peyton Manning did. That's what Tom Brady. I mean, Tom Brady can't really think too much other than football.
Yeah, but
he
dated a supermodel.
He married her in the off season, and then she was just kind of there.
So it'd be different if he married Taylor Swift. Then it would be that bad.
Well, no, it's if they were dating during the season, you know what I mean? That's something like off season, do whatever. But and the thing that I don't understand, why are Swifties mad at Kelsey? What does he have to do with anything?
Right. They basically cursed him. They basically said that the reason why he got hurt because Taylor Swift wasn't at the game.
I would still think that should be Kelsey fans and the NFL that should be mad at Taylor if she's cursing him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If her fans are getting like, she shouldn't have wasted that curse. She's gonna curse somebody else. Like,
I just feel like it just went left with this whole cursing shit. Like we gotta figure out whose curse is stronger. That's the question. The Swiftie curse or the Travis Kelce fans curse? Which one is stronger?
Swifties.
The Swiftie curse is obviously stronger.
Swifties are definitely stronger. I would not mess with any of those girls in there.
That is so funny. So funny.
Girls in general, if they're cursing you, you're pretty boned.
Pretty boned. Well, welcome to the show, Andy. All right, my next guest, I'm bringing both of them at the same time so they can talk because they have a very important tour that they do together. They did my show a long time ago together, and this time around, they actually have good service. So I am so happy to have these two gentlemen, man. Very funny comedians, ex-military guys. They have a tour called Article 15 that they're on the road doing a tour, and they'll tell you more about it, man. Give these two funny guys, Erik Knowles and Mike Sanchez.
Yeah.
Mute yourself, Mike. There you go. Boom.
Wow.
What's the hair?
Are you trying to make up for like last week of like the feminine energies that we've been having the previous weeks? Now, because this is a sausage fest here.
No, we got two
yeah.
ladies. We got three women.
Well, yeah, I mean, we usually a lot of like there's an equal mix, but
Okay.
I'm feeling the testosterone and it's fine.
I could be pretty girly.
I think it's a good balance.
I mean, I went to the Taylor Swift concert, if that helps at all.
Oh my god, I didn't even thought about it like that. But anyway, Mike, Erik, tell us a little bit about what you guys got going on with this tour, man, because I'm really excited about that. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, like you said, we're both military veterans. I was in the Marine Corps. Mike was in the Army. So now we're, we've been, myself, I've been headlining for like 10 years all over comedy clubs and casinos and everything.
Right.
And over the years, I've been able to entertain the troops and perform for veterans. And that's really my favorite thing to do. And so I just came up with this idea of like, why not do stand-up shows at VFW halls so I can perform for the veterans and they're open to the public. We can get civilians in there and raise awareness for veteran issues and have some laughs and raise money for the VFWs. And it's a win-win for everybody. And we were just in Corpus Christi this last Saturday for our first show of the tour, the kickoff show, and it was a huge success. And so now we're just moving on to the next one. Next one's in Houston on the 21st.
So, Mike, what made you want to do the tour with Erik?
Oh man, I've always enjoyed working with Erik. I've been working with Erik for 7 years now, I think. And man, we just have similar interests. We have similar beliefs. And when he presented me with this idea for the Article 15 tour, I was like, dude, that's a no-brainer. We have to do this. It's so often that like he said, we do a lot of comedy and we like to make the public laugh a lot. But a lot of times too, what we forget is that a lot of veterans don't come out to these kind of events and they need the laughter. A lot of them don't like to go out and and be social. A lot of them have some trauma. A lot of them will just don't feel comfortable being out there. So it's great to be able to bring comedy to them in an environment where they feel comfortable, where they feel like they can be themselves, they can relax. And so yeah, dude, it was a no-brainer for me. As soon as he called me up, it's like, hey Mike, let's do this thing. I want to do all these VFWs. And then it's just just his passion for it. It's intoxicating. It's like, man, I'm down. I'm like, I'm excited. After 5 minutes, I was like, yes, let's do this.
Right. Love that so much.
Yeah.
So Erik, what's like because I know you do Comedy Mothership too as well. So what is the goal for this tour? Are you trying to go do a world tour with this, or just keep it local, or just Texas? Like, what is the goal for this Article 15?
Well, that's a good question. For right now, we're just in Texas. We're just booking Texas dates, but I mean the word has spread like wildfire. We're getting requests for all over the nation: Georgia, New Hampshire, North Dakota, California, Colorado. Everybody's sending me messages saying, "Hey, we want to bring this tour out here," and I'm down for that. But right now I'm like, well, let me see if let me make it work in Texas. I got to still trying to dial this thing in and figure out how to make it work for everybody. But yeah, I mean, I see this thing going all the way. We're getting sponsorships, just a lot of interest from all types of people. They were tagging Joe Rogan in some of the comments, trying to get us on his show. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
I hope you guys get on there because if you guys get on Joe Rogan podcast, you probably never know us no more, Mystina. They'll be like, "What? We ain't doing no standard revolt. We doing the Joe Rogan effect. We don't know these little people no more."
Erik and his goatee are gonna leave us.
Yep.
Exactly. So is this a 2-man show, or who else is gonna be added to the show? You got any new people gonna be added to the show, or what?
Yeah, actually, we just added Shiloh Harris, who is he's already a famous public speaker. He's a combat war veteran. He's very striking when you see him. You're like, oh, I want to know this guy's story because he was blown up in Iraq. He's missing his ears. He's all burned up. He's missing fingers.
Shiloh Harris. Let me see if I can look him up. Hold on.
Yeah, Shiloh Harris. He's a legitimate war hero, and he's a super funny guy. He's a natural. Just the way he tells his story is already funny. So we're kind of taking him under our wings.
Oh yeah, I know this guy. Yeah, I do know.
Yeah, he's been on Fox News and all of that stuff.
He does stand up. I think he did. If I'm not mistaken, I think he did the Slade Ham. I'm a battle comic. I think he was.
Yeah, no, I think you're thinking of. There's another guy, Bobby Henline.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once you get blown up, they kind of all look the same.
Oh, look alike, yeah.
That's kind of messed up. That seems like really dark humor, but that's the way veterans, we get through things. We laugh at things, and I know that both of those guys would laugh at that.
Make that joke. Yeah, this guy, I'm just
yeah, so he's our newest addition to the tour. We're happy to have him, and we're gonna really fine tune his stand-up chops. So he's new to stand-up, but he's not new to public speaking.
Oh wow.
He's really great. He's a really good guy, really easy to get along with. And we had a good time this past weekend in Corpus. We had a lot of fun. So just an excellent addition to the whole show.
He has an outstanding. Sorry to talk over somebody, but he has an outstanding story. He has a book out called Steel Will, which tells his story of healing and survival. I mean, I think he was in a coma for 48 days, and he was in our military hospital for over 3 years. He had over 50 surgeries, and he battled through all of that. And his story is of redemption and healing is inspiring like none other. And so he's bringing that story and to the comedy tour, and along with just his story of how the power of laughter helped get him through too. I'm a big believer that comedy and laughter is the best medicine, and he's a testament to that.
Wow, I fucking love that, man. Love that so much, man. So let's read some comments right quick because the comment box is blowing up right now as we speak. We have Jason Wagner going, "Let's go, Erik Knowles." All right.
Yeah.
Does everyone have great beards? What the hell's going on?
Yes, it's a requirement. Yeah. Yeah, Taylor's fans are called Swifties. My fans are called Beardies.
So we got Triple Threat Vets podcast. Say Travis Kelce fans, #new heights. All right. Same thing again. Let's go, Erik. #Erik Article 15 comedy tour. Love it, love it, love it. Omar laughing.
Yeah.
Omar's laughing at you, Mystina. Sausage fest, Jesus. And Omar, my boy, says, "Thank you for your service, my brother."
Right on. It was our pleasure.
Triple Threat Vets podcast, a #VFW. And we got, I can't say the front, whoever that is, says, "One of you need to date Taylor for your tour and it will blow up." Of course.
Yeah.
No.
She'll put the
I gotta be
curse on
careful.
it.
We'll blow up around.
I don't want the curse.
Don't want the curse.
Yeah, we.
And Triple Threat Vets Podcast said, that's a great joke, Marine. Great joke about the guy's face. We all look the same. That's so funny.
Oh yeah, see.
So funny bit.
Yeah.
But I couldn't make that bit because I'm not a veteran. So, but you guys, thank you guys for your service. You and Mike and Eric, thank y'all for your service for real, man. That's y'all doing, doing awesome stuff, man. All right, let's start the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the show. Our first story of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It's a hot one, guys. Literally a hot one. When I mean hot one, I mean spin your mouth, hot one. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Kevin Gates, the rapper. He was on tour over the weekend, and he made news recently because apparently he spit hot loogie into the fan's mouth while she was on stage.
That's hot.
And she swallowed it, and brought her to stage just to spit in her mouth. Panel, is that fair or foul that he spit in his fan's mouth on stage? Fair or foul?
She looked like she likes it.
It's fair.
Foul. Fair or foul?
Fair.
Oh, foul. Like
seems fair. It looked consensual.
I guess it's fair.
Don't yuck his yum, dude.
One at a time, guys. One at a time. You said, go ahead, foul.
Yeah, it's definitely foul, but I mean, I guess it's fair for the fan who came up, and I guess she didn't complain. I mean, like, goddamn, but yeah, this is definitely foul. Foul. Rose.
Foul. Gretchen, are you going fair or foul and spin his fan's mouth?
I mean, I don't know, whatever floats your boat. It looks pretty. I mean, she's like, you know what I mean? She knows it's coming. It's like, that looks pretty, like she's into it. So I think whatever floats your boat.
So you're going with fair, right?
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't do it. That's not my thing.
I feel like I have to call you the Swiftie now, Grace. But Grace, fair or foul?
I heard about this, and apparently she literally said to him, "Do whatever you want." So that's fair.
There you go.
I think that's fair. I think it's gross, but it's fair.
So you're going fair. Would you let Taylor Swift spin your mouth since you're a Swiftie?
No. I love my music. I don't have a fetish for this.
So I love her that much, but not enough to spit in my mouth, love. All right.
No.
Got it. Eric, fair or foul?
No, that's foul. That's nasty. That's uncalled for. I don't care if she did like it. That's not entertainment to me. That's nasty.
Oh my God. Andy, fair or foul?
That's totally fair. That's if she looked like she wanted it, and dude, way to go, Kevin Gates, for like opening up and like that's just like I like to spit in chicks' mouths. You know what I mean? Like it's too much repression in the world today. Way to go, Kevin Gates. He's gonna need another phone for her.
Let's go. So Omar says, foul, damn it. She's weird for this. Everyone spit, but no one ever catches the shit. What? Oh, we got Miss Reed. Miss Reed says, fair, better than the mouth than the other place. All right.
What other place?
We're learning so much about the panel.
Yeah, what other place?
Wally, fair or foul, Wally?
I mean, the answers to these questions don't matter. It's foul. But like, did he brush his teeth before the concert? What did he have for lunch that day? Did he smoke beforehand? Guess neither of them are worried about COVID. Just yeah. He does. His dates don't spit, but he does.
Sanchez, fair or foul?
Oh, fair. I say it's fair. She looked like she wanted to catch it. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been something else she was catching. So I think spit's the least of her worries at that day.
The least of her worries.
It's been worse. I'm just saying.
That's funny. My co-host, is it fair or foul that he spit in her mouth?
I don't even know if that's like the right question. It's just it's just so, oh my God. That's just so gross. What the hell's wrong with people? I think it's just, if I had to answer that, it's foul on every single account. She's foul, he's foul, his nasty ass spit is foul, her mouth is foul, everything is just foul in that picture. Just foul. Disgusting. Disgusting. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? We went from throwing bras and panties like way back when to like sharing bodily fluids in public. That's disgusting.
I don't know. I look at it this way.
There you go.
I mean, when you kiss, you swap spit. This was just like him blowing her a kiss. It was a long distance kiss. That's
What
all
kind
it
of
was.
kiss you
Around
been
lips
kissing?
touching.
What are you talking about?
Just saying.
What kind of kiss look like that?
I don't
That
know
makes sense
what.
to me. That's good logic right there.
Look at that. Look how
Right?
you kissing, like your kiss,
I
your
kiss-
spit in your mouth be that thick though.
It's a
Bruh.
distance kiss.
I mean-
That's a COVID kiss right there.
No.
Exactly. It's a COVID kiss. COVID was around. He's like, you know what? She wanted to kiss. He wanted to give her something special. He's like, look, I
It's
can't
like
swap
6
the
feet
live wounds,
away.
but here.
I
6
think.
feet away, and we'll swap it.
No, I think he saw
Exactly.
that old footage of Justin Bieber, and he said, "I'll raise you one." Like he just raised the stakes. I mean, I'm right there with you, Mystina. I'm going to joke about it rather than think about it.
That's how he's getting through his trauma right now. He's like,
Right,
oh, thank
exactly.
God.
I mean, that's all we
feel
all
it.
comics. That's all we do. We make fun of our trauma shit, make fun of it. That's how we deal with the shit. I'm gonna go with that is foul as fuck. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Look how the spit didn't even look clear. It looked like it had mucus in it. Look how thick that is.
Yeah. Honestly, if we're gonna be real here, it's giving like, it's giving bisexual vibes here because that's classic what they do in porn videos. So it's giving that vibe.
Mm.
As a bisexual person, I have never spit in a fan's mouth. I feel
Oh no, I'm saying for him. He's doing it to her because he getting some in the other direction.
I mean, that's pretty tame if that's what you're watching in your videos.
Right.
Where is Koo?
I'm here. I'm just
I
trying
don't
to
know.
figure something. Facebook just
He's
flagged.
behind Kevin Gates.
Facebook flagged you again?
Yep. For that,
Kevin Gates spitting in people's mouths.
yeah.
Apparently, it's foul. Facebook rules.
I can't spit in nobody's
Even
mouth.
Facebook don't even like
The
this.
Zucks don't like that.
Yeah, Facebook tripping. Shut up. What's your next story, Miss Dan? Do your next story.
All right. Well, we still have the YouTube crowd. That's fine. YouTube's alright.
We're still standing remotely. We're still on the fan page. We're still on our fan page.
Yeah, it's so strange. Facebook. Anyways, okay. So sometimes I love to browse through Reddit. Who doesn't like to browse through Reddit once in a blue moon? And one of the most popular forums is "Am I the A-hole?"
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh yeah, it gets good sometimes. So one of the things that I came across, very, very interesting, is this story here. Am I the a-hole in leaving my wife after the kids turned 18 because I was not sexually satisfied enough, even though she says she will change? So a guy who was married for 20 years said that he just wasn't sexually satisfied enough and he was waiting till the kids turned 18 and out the house before he divorced his wife. And when he when he said, "I'm divorcing you because of this" to her, she was like, "Well, why didn't you tell me explicitly so this way I could work on it and work on myself and all of that?" And to add insult to injury, the guy said that he started to get in shape for the dating scene. So he's getting into like dating shape. So which tells me he wasn't keeping his end of the bargain either by looking good for his wife to want to bang him. So anyways, panel, what is your take on this very sensitive topic? I'm gonna go with Gretchen.
Man, it's tough because it's like people fall in and out of love, right? Like you've been together 20 years, you've like seen a lot of shit. I do think you are kind of an asshole for not giving her an opportunity to, step it up or to change and satisfy you. I mean, that's what you want to do for your partner. So, but I get it. Like people fall out of love sometimes. I don't know if you're an asshole for waiting till your kids are 18. I do think that like life is short. So if like you really aren't going to even try to make it work, then maybe you should just get it over with. But I don't know. I'm a big fan of like giving someone the opportunity to change. So I think you're an asshole.
All right. We have one a-hole. Who we got? I'm gonna go with Erik. Erik Knowles. What's your take?
I don't think he's an a-hole. Well, I don't know. It was a nice move to wait till his kids were grown, because sometimes, kids, when they go through a divorce, kids think it's their fault.
Yeah.
And also, women tell men all the time that like, we're supposed to be mind readers. Like we're supposed to read between the lines and everything. Like she should have noticed. I don't know. I think, yeah, he's kind of an a-hole, but I still agree with him.
Okay, all right. So I guess you're leaning more towards not the a-hole.
Yeah, not the a-hole.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm on the fence really, but I'm more towards not the a-hole.
Okay. Well, he doesn't have any hole. Anyway.
He was kind of an a-hole though, because like it was premeditated. Because he said he started working out, getting ready for the dating scene, getting his Tinder profile,
and now
looking good.
Now he's looking in shape and not giving her the chance to be like, "Wow, you look good. I want to bang you."
Hey, I don't know. She should have been paying attention. It sounds like all the signs were there.
Ah, all right. Bao, what is your take?
Yeah, I was gonna add on like him getting worked out. That's probably like a red flag for sure. But like the fact that he didn't really mention it, like in those 20 years, that could have been avoided. So definitely probably an asshole. But I mean, his reasons is just, I guess. Sex plays a huge role in a marriage, but that could have been avoided. Kudos for him to wait till the kids turn 18, but could have been avoided. But he probably has his reasons. So
Okay, all right. So not the a-hole, or
I'm gonna say definitely asshole for sure.
okay. All right. Triple threat keeps saying foul. I don't need to hear it anymore. I don't need to hear it
Yeah, he's still in the other segment. Foul.
anymore. Andy, what's your take?
I think they're both a-holes. I mean, I can't believe that throughout the whole time he never like, hey, let me, do weird stuff. You know what I mean? Like he had to have brought it up, but then it's also on him because he knew who he was marrying. You know what I mean? Whether he's waiting for 18 kids, who cares? That doesn't matter. But I think they're both a-holes, both of them.
Okay, all right. Are you at the almost philosophical stage of your high?
I don't know. Am I seeing more Socrates like?
It's almost getting there. It's almost getting there. I'll know it's there when your beard gets longer.
When I get a lot balder
Then you'll be full Socrates.
and full on gay.
Let's go with Grace. What's your take?
I think that kind of what Gretch was saying, like, yeah, people fall out of love all the time. That's okay. That doesn't make you an asshole. I think waiting until your kids turn 18 does not make you an asshole.
Right.
The way that this seems like just a random like firing, that's pretty asshole-y, setting up the whole account before. It kind of makes me think that this person doesn't like women. I think he wants something in his a-hole. I don't know if I can say that on here.
Yeah.
Because
Facebook.
Here's what I found with women. If he's not giving it to her good, she's not going to give it back good. So he must be lousy in bed.
Preach.
Oh, look at this hot take.
Plot
That's what I
twist.
Preach.
When a man can go down there and do a good job, she'll do a lot for you.
Yeah. For real.
That's what I said. That's my take. Yes, he's an a-hole.
Wow. All right. You're coming in hot today, Grace. You just have with the
is
spell, with the Swifty, and this one with the marriage. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Good luck, Wally.
Spitting some truth.
Hope you have like a notepad while you're just writing this stuff down. Like, all right.
Mike Dirty Sanchez, what's your take?
I don't think he's an asshole at all. I think the signs were always there. She just refused to look at them. One thing I've learned is that nothing ever breaks down immediately. There's always things that lead to it all the time. You know, little things that men do and that women do. A lot of times it will lead to that. Like, maybe he was always in the mood and trying to hook it up with her, and she had things going on because you got kids and stuff like that. So she was like, yeah, I don't want to. Or what's that little thing gonna do for me? Little things like that, you just little comments, maybe, I'm tired. And so after a period of time of you making these comments like, hey, I want to, and then she just constant rejection. Well, shoot, 18 years of rejection, little bit by little bit, even if it didn't mean nothing negative. Well, he's like, I'm gonna start go ahead and do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. When them kids hit 18, I'm gone. So I mean, we were putting it all on him. It might have been her the whole time. He might have been a great guy, done everything she wanted to. Maybe she didn't let him spit in her mouth. I don't know.
There it is.
Asshole.
Rebuttal.
Mike, there's a lot. I think you make so many valid points. The only pushback that I have is that, yes, sometimes things do break down for no rhyme or reason, especially if you order from Temu. So
I just ordered from Temu for the first time this past week. I'm waiting for it to get here. I'm excited.
Yeah, good luck.
I hope it don't break down.
Like a month, but good luck. You'll get it. It'll be a while. It'll be a while.
All right.
Little table curtain thing is on there.
Wally, what's your take? What's your take?
It says that he broke up with her without talking to her, like at all. Like he never dropped like, hey, I got this maid outfit, like nothing. Like he didn't tell her anything. Because if he didn't even try at all, then yeah, he's the asshole. Also, everyone's like, oh, he's such a nice guy. He waited till the kids were 18. No, because now the kids aren't going to think it's their fault, but they're still going to feel bad that their parents were trapped in an unhappy marriage. Like, my parents got divorced when I was 4. I extended that marriage by 4 years. I still apologize to both of my parents when I see them. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not the one who bought contraceptives in the gas station bathroom, but I'm still sorry for the role that I played. Oh, too real? Okay, now there's too many comments that buy bathroom contraceptives to laugh at that. I guess that's what that is.
There's a delay, Wally. There's a delay.
Yeah, we felt so bad for you, Wally. We didn't know how to react to that. We were like, oh. So sad.
You look like one of those bathroom babies.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you, Andy.
What you got next?
Well, I think we have everyone's take. We got everyone's take.
What's your take?
Well, you know what? It's a very interesting story. I'm sure he's let her know over the years in some form or fashion, like, oh, we need to like do more of this and stuff, and whatever the case is. I don't know. The only reason why I lean more towards he's the a-hole is because what the fuck? Like, you couldn't be nice for me during the marriage? Like, you couldn't look good for me during the marriage? Because he got a lot of nerve. He talks about her not taking care of herself. But wait a second. You gonna be out of shape too? And you're gonna expect me to, fuck Jabba the Hutt? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta also look good for me too. I like eye candy. I like eye candy. If you look and smell that good, maybe I might let you spit in my mouth. Maybe.
Mm.
Ew.
And the gates.
Okay, you know, like come on. You gotta put in some effort into looking. You see, I understand that we love personalities, like we fall in love with personalities, especially us females. Yes, I get it. But we like eye candy too. Like, you know, we like a handsome dude. We like somebody to smell good. We don't like anybody who smells like wet dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, put in that effort. So I'm leaning more towards the a-hole.
All right.
I smell like Doritos.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I heard the story before the show started, I literally said to myself, "Is that my daddy?"
Oh.
Literally.
It was too. It was.
He's like, hey, wait until he's 18.
That's what say it triggered me. I was like, "What's happening? Is this my dad? Sound like my dad." I mean, look, it's like that Johnny Taylor song. It's cheaper to keep her. So he stayed till he got older, and he was like, "All right, I'm out of here." Boom, he bolted, and he turned 18. So I think he did his job. Guys, 20 years of marriage. That's a lifetime nowadays. That's actually good. That's actually a good thing. He stayed 20 years. Good for that guy for
Right.
20 years, man. That's awesome. He stood. He probably hated himself the whole time, but he was like, "No, I'm gonna stick it out for the kids for 20 years." He did his time.
Yeah.
Now he's the guy. He's like Nelson Mandela. He just got out of prison. Was happy to get out of there. Like, all right, I'm out of here, man.
He waited to not pay child support.
Exactly.
He wasn't gonna get caught
Exactly.
up before.
Oh yeah.
He's a hero actually because he beat the system.
Yeah.
You ain't taxing me.
The system. And my research team did a little research to figure out who the daddy was, who the guy was. It's actually this guy, guys. So
Hey, Kevin Gibbs.
he just couldn't wait to spit in women's mouth. He's just, I can't wait to get out
That
of
lady
here.
didn't want us to get and spit in her mouth.
Exactly. See, that's what it was.
There you go. There you have it. All right, next story. Let's cue up the next story. All right. Speaking of rappers, guys, everybody's favorite rapper, Drake. Everybody knows who Drake is, right? Drake. He said in a recent interview that he's going to take a break from music because he's been having stomach problems for years, and he wants to take a break for about a year to see what's going on with his stomach. He has never took a year off for music ever, so he's going to take a year off to just work on his health. Panel, is it a big deal or no deal that he's taking a break from music? And keep in mind, he just dropped a rap album last week, and it's the #1 album in the country right now. So he's taking a break because he has health problems. So big deal or no deal at all, in your opinion? Big deal or no deal? Heidi, got your answer already, Andy. Take it away. Big deal or no deal?
No deal. I mean, I wish I could take a year off of stuff. You know what I mean? That's not is. Yeah, and plus I haven't heard. I mean, me personally, I haven't heard anything from Drake since like what was that weird emoji album he had? So if he dropped something new, I haven't heard nothing from it.
Yeah, he got a new single out with 21 Savage, Lil Yachty, and J. Cole. I think they all have a song together.
J. Cole's fire.
There you go. Erik, big deal
Yeah.
or no deal?
No big deal. Like, I don't even know why is he making an announcement. It's like when people do that Facebook post that says, "I'm leaving Facebook." Like, okay, like just go, dude. Go take a break. Come back. I'm sorry your tummy hurts, Drake.
My
Good
tummy
Lord.
hurts.
I don't care.
That's so funny. Don't forget to like my post while you.
Yeah. He's just trying to get some likes.
Okay, all right.
Go take your Drake break.
Take your Drake break. Bow, is it a
pretty
big
good.
deal or no deal in your opinion?
I mean, no deal for me. I mean, it's not really a big deal. He's probably just going to take a break, and a year break is probably not enough. But I'm pretty sure once he come back, he's going to probably start, popping off again. But I also heard that he officially moved to Houston, so that's pretty exciting.
Right.
Oh.
So
Oh.
it's a big deal.
So it's a big deal. He's going to take a break. Okay, big deal. We got big deal. Gretchen, big deal and no deal.
I mean, I didn't really hear about it, but I don't really follow him that much. But I guess it's a big deal and like brag. You can do that. I'm glad to see someone taking care of themselves, you know. I guess that's my stance on it. Good for him. Good for him to take a year off. Doesn't really affect me, but yeah. So I guess like big deal for being an example of taking care of yourself.
I think I like your other take better. Like, no big deal, whatever.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wally, big deal or no deal?
Clearly, I don't listen to Drake very much, so not a big deal to me personally. Wasn't there a big deal with like him and Millie Bobby Brown, and people were making jokes like, "Wait a couple years, isn't she like over 18 now? Is that what this year off is about? Is she taking a year off from Stranger Things? If so, I think that's called grooming."
That's funny. That is hilarious. Who got it? Gracie, big deal, no deal.
I am torn. My thoughts on this are hot girls have tummy issues, so Drake is a hot girl now. And I too want to take a year off when my stomach hurts. Can I do it? No. But is it a big deal or not? I also am not a huge Drake follower, so to me, no big deal. For the music industry itself, this is a big deal. But for me, myself, no, I don't care. So I'm going to say no big deal.
No big deal. All right. Sanchez, big deal, no deal.
No deal. No deal at all. Wouldn't miss him, not one bit. I wouldn't miss him one bit. I've never been a fan of any of his music. I think he's being a little punk. He just needs to drink some Metamucil and poop it out. He'll be okay. Yeah. I think, yeah, no big deal. Not at all.
He's like, yeah, I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah. You know what? After that Hotline Bling stuff, he should have been gone a long time ago. I think he's still trying to regurgitate and poop out that badass song right now. That's probably why he has an upset stomach.
Hotline Bling.
I kind of want him to be on an Activia commercial. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, he could do the Hotline Bling on a Pepto-Bismol commercial. That would be awesome. You're back like that.
I want to see an American rom-com.
That might be a commercial. That might be a little plot that he's trying to work on. My co-host, is it a big deal or no deal?
Hold on here. Okay, so my opinion here. I think he needs to find more body parts to take a break over, because every body part he complains about deserves a year tacked on. That's my opinion. So if he's complaining about, his buttocks, take another year off. Like take the breaks. Take the breaks, Drake, please. I think it's a big deal that he's taking a break. We need a break. We need a break. We need a break from Drake. But you know what? I think I know why he has a stomach ache, because he's not spitting good enough rhymes. He's swallowing them. So they're giving him like that indigestion and shit, because his rhymes are whack. So that's what's happening here.
Does he have good rhymes to swallow though?
Well, you know what?
Sugar-free rhymes.
I think I guess he just spits out his bad rhymes like Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates.
Except he spits it into every innocent civilian who didn't ask for it.
She was asking for it.
Sarah
Gomez said she liked it. I don't know what that means. Okay.
Well, maybe that's the fan. Maybe that's the fan that
She said whatever he wanted.
received his Eucharist.
Maybe Kevin and Drake were hanging out, and Drake had a bad reaction to Kevin.
I think he just probably
Like,
had
I'm gonna
like
try this on
way too
stage the
big
other day.
burgers.
You know what? Now it's making sense. He swallowed Kevin's spit. That's why he's taking a year off with
Mhm.
the
So his
stomach
stomach got messed up from the spit.
ache.
They were
Yes.
sitting,
Now it
they were
all
sitting
makes
at home smoking weed, and he's like, "Man, check this out, Drake. On my next show, dog, I'm gonna do this. Let me try it first. Let me see how this works." And he's like, and then Drake's like, "I gotta take a year off. I got Kevin's babies in my stomach. I gotta get out of this."
No, I think he's
Did
been
he
on the
really try?
DL. I think he's been on the down low with Taylor Swift, and she spit in his mouth, and he got the curse, and that's why he's on the
The
disabled
curse.
list now.
Oh.
That's what it
It's all,
is.
Swiftie
it's all coming
curse.
together.
That's where the
I don't
good
even think
rhymes
that
are.
Swift thing is a curse. I don't think that's a Swift curse. I think secretly Taylor Swift is a Kardashian. She fits the mold. Every man she gets with is just ruined.
Yeah,
They're all part of
witches.
their own hot girl
But
Illuminati.
she's undercover with it because she don't got the butt. But she's an undercover Kardashian. They elected her, and that's what
She's
that
like
you
whole
know
their
what?
familiar.
stage was. It was nothing about summoning the demons. They were summoning the Kardashians.
Well, you
Oh,
know
damn.
what?
Tomato,
I-
tomato.
Mike, Mike, I will take that into serious consideration once Taylor finds herself a black man. Then she's officially an
Right.
undercover Kardashian.
Also, you have to ruin a black man's life in order to be a real Kardashian.
Yeah.
Did everybody forget about Scott? His life got ruined. He was a white.
No one ever brings up
He got
Scott.
the other guy.
Poor Scott.
Who's Scott?
Right? Poor Scott, man.
See?
He was just trying to live his life.
Exactly.
Prep boy, and then they just messed him all up.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
And Bruce.
He's just David.
Formerly Bruce.
Oh, he'll always be Bruce to me.
Oh my god.
The artist formerly known as Bruce.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like whoever's watching that shit, they're gonna send a lot of hate mails to a lot of y'all tonight. So
Hey, Erik Knowles Comedy at gmail.com. Go ahead.
boom, just know who to send your hate mails to. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm gonna say, you know what? He needs a break because he's been doing music for like over 20 years, dude. Like almost.
I won't
20.
say comedy.
And Degrassi before that.
He's been in public eye for 20 years, so he needs a break. So good for him. Take a year off, and you know he has 2 kids and stuff that you need to take care of and stuff like that. Get to spend time with his kids. And
I think he should make an album with Childish Gambino.
huh?
But
Well,
go for
Did
it.
he finally claim that one kid that he was saying wasn't his, or he was kind
Yeah,
of
he finally
like,
claimed the kid. I think
Yeah, he called that kid.
Okay. They came out with that DNA. He's like, "Oh man, okay, you got me." Shit.
Maury, you got me, Maury.
No, if we would have had more, we would have found out a lot sooner that that was his kid.
right? We miss Morton, man. That
And
shit
then he
got
would have
need
moved on
Maury.
and this.
But
There's
it
so
made
many
me- look,
unclaimed
Drake-
children out there because
Drake
Maury's
needs to take
gone.
a break. They say his stomach hurts, you know. So he's gonna take a break. He's gonna go to more strip clubs and make more strip club music. So he needs inspiration, guys. Let him go on a break. It's fine. It's okay. He'll be all right. It's fine.
He's going to be hitting the Houston strip clubs now.
Yeah, he moving to Houston according to Bow. So he'll be
That makes
Houston.
perfectly good sense.
He's gonna try and join the Mavericks.
Yeah,
That's why he
way
has
too
to
many
make. He's been
burgers,
getting up to Houston
man.
clubs and eating the buffet, and it's been making him sick. That makes it. It all fits together. He's been going to the Ritz, eating the Brits buffet, and now he's sick.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Right? That stripper barbecue's
Oh,
not good.
God. I feel like we broke the record for conversation about eating stuff on the show.
Probably one of the biggest comics you have. Like
I feel like we broke the record talking about Drake.
That's what I'm saying. Just, you know, we broke the record about just talking about spit and eating stuff. It's just so much. I love it. All right, what's your story? What you got for him?
All right. So Sherry Shepherd has confirmed that she will not have Sexy Red as a guest on her show, even though she respects her as her own person. But she ain't trying to have that energy on her show. So, panel, is that fair or foul that Sherry Shepherd will not have Sexy Red on her show? Because she said, when did getting money and showing your booty holder dudes become sexy? All right.
Thank you.
Andy. Fair or foul?
I don't know who either one of those people are, but when did showing your booty hole to dudes become sexy? I think wasn't that always sexy? I'd argue. You know, I mean, if you go out anywhere and they're and the they put it on the menu, hey, would you like to see my booty hole? Sure, why not? Yeah, it's a good time.
Wow, you're definitely getting glassy eyes and glossed over, and
Yeah, I'm getting into my booty hole phase.
you're getting into your booty hole phase. Yes.
Booty hole gets his eyes gloss eye. He gets gloss eye when he thinks about booty
I
hole.
was just thinking about all that booty hole.
It's an emotional topic for you, yeah.
It brings a tear to my eye.
Tears to his
It
eye.
brings a tear.
Sherry Shepherd, she has a show. I didn't know that.
Yes, yes.
And who was Glossy Red? Is that who the other person was?
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. What does she do? Is she a rapper?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I just love
Okay.
how you call it glossy eyes.
Glossy Red?
Glossy Red.
Glossy Red. Yes, that's your rap name.
That's the color of my eyes.
Yeah, your state name is glossy
I got that
red.
glossy red.
Grace, what's your take on Sherry not inviting her to the show?
I did not know who any of these people were until you brought it up, so I had to do a quick Google search. So first, I just want to start and say, like, it is
hold on,
fair.
before you
Yes, exactly. You know what to do, Koo.
Before you give your take, Grace, and I love you, but congratulations, you're still white. Now go.
Still white. Still white. That's okay. Are you gonna do the mayonnaise thing?
No.
The mayo thing.
After you.
Oh, okay. That's what I was
That's for
waiting
segments.
for.
Segments for the mayonnaise.
Got it.
You do the
Okay.
show too much, Grace. You're giving over my punchline. Damn it.
Sorry. Sorry, Koo. Yeah, I didn't know who any of these people were, so I had to Google it. It's her show. She can have on whoever she wants. However, apparently this came after Sexy Red's sex tape got leaked, and that is foul. That's not fair. But the show thing, that's fair.
Okay. All right. So let's go with Wally. Fair or foul?
We're gonna close up. There we go. I'm also still white and did not know who either of these people were.
All right, hold up. Congratulations, Wally. You're still white. Now go.
Thank you. As opposed to when did showing dudes your booty hole become sexy? 2014. What are we talking about here?
Boom.
Next
When the
question.
thong song came out.
Hold up. We got Tina La Cochina. She says, Team Booty Hole. I'm sorry. Team Booty Hole hashtag.
And Team No Leaks.
Team
Double
No Leaks,
hashtag.
hashtag. All right. All right.
All right.
We got it.
Foul. Fair foul.
Totally fair. I mean, kudos for Sherry for having standards for a show. I mean, like, yeah, Sexy Red isn't really sexy at all. I mean, she kind of reminds me of, like, those aliens on the Navy aliens from Men in Black. So,
I know what you're talking about.
like,
Which
I don't know
one?
if you guys the aliens that look like worms. They have
Yes.
they always drink coffee.
The coffee ones?
Yes. They sound Mexican.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
like,
the one from
her
Men in
body
Black.
type
From
reminds me
Men
of
in
that.
Black. Men in Black. Okay, got it.
But yeah, like I've seen like Sherry's show, so like it's a pretty clean show. I mean, Sexy Red definitely dropped a bag on that one, so that's definitely her fault. I didn't really seen the video, but apparently it looks ratchet. Maybe it would have like better production value. Things could have been different. But yeah, definitely fair for Sherry's part.
Okay. All right. So we got fair coming from Val. All right. So let's open the forum to Erik.
Totally fair. I don't think if Sherry Williams don't want to have Sexy Red on her show, I agree with that. And just so Sexy Red knows, she can't come on my show either. Nobody wants to see your booty hole. That's nasty. With it, I'm old. I'm the old dude in here. I'm 46. I come from an era where, call me old fashioned, but buttholes ain't supposed to be shown all the time. All right, my wife won't even let me see her booty hole. I don't want to see Sexy Red. So I'm good with it. Good for Sherry. And if she wants to have me on her show, I promise not to show my booty hole.
There you go. So Bow was talking about these aliens. That's what he's talking about.
That's her in the middle.
Okay. Now do sexy red. She does. I take a water.
Hey, yeah, that's exactly what that scene was.
Funny.
It's
Right.
funny. All right. Gretchen, is that fair or foul?
I mean, I think it's fair that I'm looking at pictures of both of them right now. I did just hear Sexy Red on a podcast with Theo Vaughn, and she was interesting to listen to. You know, I feel like she's just kind of doing her thing and whatever. And plus, like, I feel like booty holes have been popular forever. I mean, I feel like wars have been, started over that shit, and I don't know. People like
Cleopatra's booty hole.
I'm not kink shaming any of it, but Sherry also has a, entitlement to whatever the standards of her show is. So I think it's totally fair, but I don't really mind listening to Sexy Red, at least on interviews.
Yeah. She is entertaining.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
She is entertainment. She's doing her, whatever it is.
She's like, whatever it is, she's doing it. Mike Sanchez, what's your take? Fair or foul?
I think it's fair not to want her on there. I think she's incorrect about she's like, when is showing your booty hole been sexy? Well, I think since the 1800s, that's when strip clubs became famous. So, yeah, I think it's been around a long time. It's considered sexy, but not wanting her on your show, that's perfectly legit. I wouldn't want her on my show either. I wouldn't want to get pink eye or the chance of getting pink eye. She might take a shit booty hole everywhere.
That's how you get pink eye.
Yeah, that's where Sexy Red comes from. The color of the eye.
You got red eye after that. That's where that glossy red came from.
And you know
Glossy
what?
red meant sexy red, and that's how it combined.
And you know what? Andy has 2 red eyes right now, so
He was looking at her really hard, like to get
he's
both
looking at
looks
it
in.
really hard.
I'm doing my research, you guys. I do my research.
For research, right? Yes. Well, Sexy Red, and Sherry Shepherd. I think it's fair. I mean, I think the panel got it right. It's fair that Sherry has her own, because her audience isn't Sexy Red's audience. Her audience is like middle-aged folks, who just want to relax and get ideas and just not have to think about stuff. And, it's more or less a family show. Okay, pretty much. So there's no space for, someone like a Cardi or somebody like a Sexy Red or something like that to just go on a show. Maybe Cardi can get away with it, but Sexy Red is still in her infancy, so to speak. So she's going to be really she's going to wild out. But I find it funny though, because someone said that Sexy Red makes music for girls whose underwear is hard in the middle. So,
what does that even mean?
Right?
Is it dry?
Well,
how old is
they
Sherry?
know. the girls know.
The girls know.
How old is Sherry?
How old is Sherry?
Yeah.
Why?
Why does that matter?
Because that plays a lot of factors in.
He's 56.
The kind of people that you want to interview. Okay, yeah. So like you're saying, there's a big age gap. Like at 56, you're not want to show nobody nothing.
Yeah, there's a huge age gap. So yeah.
At 56, and people in that age group, we're doing things with the lights off because we don't even want to see our partner at that point anymore.
Right. Nobody's seeing a booty hole at this point.
Right.
It just feel for it in the dark. It's whatever it gets in where it gets.
Right. But
so guys,
you're gonna get us flagged again.
Guys, we got Royale Music. Regular on the show, he goes, "Yo, standing room only. Her coochie's pink and butthole's brown.
Booty hole brown."
Of course, Royale likes her music. Of course, he would.
I mean, he and Andy were just working on their research project. That's all it was to me, guys. That's the way I was freaking out.
I thought he was like a saved Christian or something like that. What are we talking about?
November, Mystina. Next month. That's when it starts.
Oh, next month. Oh, okay. Didn't know it had like this
He's got to
time.
go through the heathenness
Yeah,
first.
exactly. There's a countdown. There's a cock. There's a.
Oh, okay. Didn't know this had an expiration date like milk. Sorry.
I got a separate tab open. I'm looking at her booty hole right now.
Oh my god.
See, there's
It is
interest.
brown.
Look how red his eyes are getting. Look how red his eyes are getting.
Ow. Ah.
Everyone's booty hole brown. Really? If you
If you're
unbelieve
gonna
it,
look at it, use
not
glasses to protect your eyes.
Y'all never heard that song? My coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
I have heard that. I didn't know that was her.
That's her. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I was too busy trying to actually pay my bills. Sorry.
Right. Being a grown up.
That's funny. You know what?
I hate that.
I'm with Sherry. I know Sherry. She's 56, and she has a daytime talk show. She's on Fox. She's on an actual network show, so she can't have her on the show. That was BET or TV One or whatever. Then yes, Sexy Red will be on the show, but she goes, I can't have you on Fox daytime show. I got like middle-aged people as my audience. They're gonna be looking at like, child, is she okay? Is she retarded? That's all these old people gonna look at it like that. So you don't want that on the show. She's catered to TikTok. She blew up on TikTok, and her fan base are young people like Grace and stuff. That's her demographic.
I have no idea who the hell she is. So,
Way to go, Grace.
So yeah, so they cater to the 20-year-old. That's the 20-year-old rappers and stuff. I'm in my 40s. I don't know who that is. I think Cardi B is the last rapper I want to remember. You know what I mean? After Cardi B, I'm like, I don't know who else is coming out of this stuff. I don't know. It's pretty bad, you know. But yes,
Cardi B was a cutoff.
Yeah, but you know what? It would be awesome if Sexy Red does a diss track about Sherry Shepherd. It's coming. You know, she's probably gonna talk like your booty hole ain't brown. Like it'd be weird. It's gonna be a weird diss. And Sherry is a comedian. And like you could watch Sherry Shepherd's stand up. Sherry Shepherd's stand up is really good. She's really funny.
Sherry Underwood.
He will destroy her. And this segment was sponsored by Gloss Eye Red. So Glossy Red.
Glossy Red.
Glossy Red. Because I don't even know what Glossy Red is, but I wanted to sponsor my show for some reason. I wanted to be a sponsor. Glossy Red. All right.
Try this from Glossy Red.
Try this for Glossy Red for men. Official sponsor of Glossy Red. This guy.
Teardrops and a star. I wonder what the hell that means.
And then the next one's gonna be Glossy Red.
Right? He's gonna put a half moon, maybe a clover, have all the Lucky Charms going around.
Right. They'll never give me Lucky Charms. I'll spit in their mouth.
All right. Speaking of booty holes, this show, I feel like this is gonna be my last show because we've talked about a lot about booty holes on the show. Speaking of booty holes, this dude is on the run right now from the Bali. The country of Bali is looking for this guy because he went to a Hindu temple and he was there meditating naked. And now the Bali government is looking for him. And he's like literally like on the top most wanted list because he showed up to a Hindu temple naked while meditating. And yes, his booty hole is brown, just in case anybody would ask.
Yeah, because he was sitting in the mud.
Yeah. So,
Is that a brown booty hole?
Are you guys impressed or not impressed that he was butt naked, meditating at a Hindu temple in Bali? Impressed or not impressed? Erik, impressed or not impressed?
I'm impressed. I mean, that's something that really takes some balls, you know, to get out there and put yourself out there like that. Literally. Why are they so mad at him? I don't understand. Like his nakedness.
It's illegal in the country of Wally to be naked while meditated.
All right. I think it's funny that like they put him on the top most wanted list. Like there's a manhunt. Like why didn't they arrest him when he was there? Like they did. I don't understand. They didn't know until they saw his Instagram or what?
You know what, Eric? They only had 3 cops that day, and 2 of them was off, so they didn't know.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that manhunt. You know. Oh no, the Bali police are after me.
Oh my god! All right, Andy, are you impressed or not impressed with this guy?
That's impressive. I think that's pretty impressive. What I would do though, I would just do the white guy thing. Like, I didn't know I wasn't allowed to do this. Excuse me, officer. I thought this was allowed.
It's funny. Royale says, impressed because he had the Bali, Mississippi mudslide. What does that even mean? Jesus. Oh my God, Gretchen, please save us. Are you impressed or not impressed?
Man, while I feel like that sounds like an incredible spiritual experience that I would love to do, I was just looking online and it says that public nudity is illegal in Indonesia. So it's like, I don't know, kind of like not impressed. I feel like I'm kind of like a rule follower when it comes to traveling in other countries because I don't want to go to jail in Bali. You would think that he would have been briefed on that. Like, I mean, like what was leading up to it? Did he just like drop towel? You know, was he visiting this place or did he trespass? You know,
it doesn't look like he's from that area, you know?
Well, but it's like you can visit temples or whatever, but it's like this one time I had this guy who was like in psychosis. There's a pond in my neighborhood and he like ran through the pond and he was naked and he like hid in someone's garage. It was very eventful. So it's like, I wonder if it was like he just got onto the property and decided to meditate, or if he was just a guest there and then dropped trowel. Either way, I don't know. He in trouble.
Not impressed, huh? Okay, you're not impressed. So far we got 2 impressed and one unimpressed. Okay. Val, are you impressed or not impressed with my man?
I gotta say I am impressed. The fact that he hasn't been caught yet, is pretty good. And yeah, Indonesia is it's a very conservative space. So like, if he gets caught, it could mean possibly a death penalty for him. So
wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy place, especially with their laws. So yeah, I'm rooting for him to be on the run. Hopefully, he doesn't get caught.
Yeah, you face a fire squad. They find cocaine on you.
Mm-hmm.
In Indonesia, that's pretty hardcore. Wally, are you impressed or not impressed?
I'm impressed for 2 very different reasons. One, do you know how much focus it takes to meditate when an ant can climb on your balls at any given second? All right, that man truly found his inner peace that day. And the other thing is, that's not inside where you can like have the temperature up warm. He is subjecting himself to nature. It can get cold at any given moment. That is a very confident man, you guys.
Impressive.
So you're impressed. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Sanchez, are you impressed or not impressed?
I'm 100% impressed with this man. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, see, I've read into the story and I know the full story here of what happened. All right. So he wasn't just meditating there. He was fully clothed when he started, but he got robbed. But he was so focused on his meditation that he never let them break it. And they just stripped him of all his clothes, all his stuff, let them there butt naked. But he never broke meditation. And that's what I'm impressed about right there.
Whoa.
The fact that he was just so focused. He's like, I'm not breaking this meditation. I feel stuff going around me, but I'm just going to stay here and I'm just going to check. And they took all his clothes and now he's on the run. And the fact that they can't find him in Bali's like the size of Delaware. You know what? He deserves to get away with it at this point. You can't find a naked. It's a white guy, huh? He looks like a white guy from
Spanish.
the distance.
Yeah, looks Spanish.
Are you sure ChatGPT didn't write that for you?
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, dude.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, well, he could be Puerto Rican though, dude, with that curly
Yeah,
hair
he
there.
doesn't look white though. He looks kind of like
curly hair.
He looks like a mix. It don't matter. He's naked though. I mean, so the fact that they can't find a naked curly-haired man in Bali, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm impressed.
All right, you're impressed. Hey, Mystina, you notice all the dudes are impressed. Have you noticed that pattern or not?
Yeah, I know, because they want to go get naked and put their balls on everything.
Yeah.
Grace, are you impressed or not impressed?
I'm
on,
impressed
Grace.
by whatever he was on at the time.
Yeah. There you go, Gracie.
Yeah.
Like, I'll have what he's having because there is no way that sober I'd be like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna strip naked on a sacred site and sit here and meditate for a while. So yeah, very ballsy, emphasis on ballsy. This is something a man would definitely do. So yeah, I'm impressed but not pleased.
What?
Not pleased.
That sounds like a date with Assis Asnari. Like that's what that's how his dates kind of go.
It's like,
Belief is in the way.
he said it's like the date that he got me too on. It's like, yeah, I went down on it, but I wasn't pleased about it.
Yes, exactly.
Damn.
0 stars. 0 stars.
Gretchen, are you gonna retract your statement? Or you stick it to your guns of not being impressed?
Well, I was like looking. Well, I'm kind of looking at it here, and it's like, wait a second. If this is like a holy place,
Yeah.
Like the monks aren't like that, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of seems like a little bit. I don't know. I'm just like a little unimpressed. I'm like impressed by the balls that he had to do it, but I'm kind of like, nah.
How you got those drugs through
So
customs?
disrespectful. I feel like.
All right. My co-host, are you impressed or not impressed with my man?
I don't know. He's got a pink tip and a brown booty hole. I tell you one thing, Sherry definitely won't invite him on her show.
Right.
Definitely not. I don't know. I'm kind of with Gretchen on this. It's disrespectful. You know, other monks have to put their balls at the same spot, you know, and it's like it's disrespectful because at least their balls are covered in cloth, you know. So he should at least had something that doesn't touch the rock, you know what I'm saying? Just at least have something that where your sweaty balls don't touch the sacred rock.
Like a towel.
He had a suit on. His birthday suit.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of like when like Lizzo went to that basketball game buck naked and she's just sitting on the chair that everyone else has to sit on.
She was butt naked.
She was naked.
She was not naked.
She was naked.
Let's see that Lizzo picture.
She was not naked. She dressed very provocative, but it wasn't like she was naked.
She was
We gotta see the
naked.
picture.
Her brown booty hole was out on them seats. Okay, like it was like
Like she had on some clothes, but they were in the folds, so you couldn't see them.
Oh my god.
In the folds. Jeez.
let's watch and watch, Eric. We're gonna look at your DMs. You're gonna be sliding up into that.
Bring it on. That's fine.
So we got a comment right now. We got a comment. We got
You see Lizzo spitting in your mouth.
We got guys. We got Akpa said
Yeah.
Akpa, as I mentioned, he actually got robbed while I meditated. I don't have to give to my guy. I'm impressed. Okay. Akbar
All right.
And Akbar said,
Unbelievable.
disrespectful to be naked at a temple. Can't speak for Indonesia, but in Japan, okay. Usually you have to cover up and not show your any tattoo, etc. So definitely disrespectful. And my girl,
Yeah, but I mean, you're in a spiritual place in your most spiritual, naked before God. I don't know.
Yeah, so my girl
Exactly.
Ruby
You're
said
just
so
showing him what he
wrong.
created.
So Ruby's not impressed. She says so wrong, so wrong. All right.
She said like going to church naked.
Yeah. Okay. So, like I
What's
said,
wrong with that?
Mystina said all the guys.
Or you Catholic?
Mystina, all the guys said it's impressive.
You can tell.
Naked, masturbated. I'm Sebastian. Meditated. He probably jerked off too. He probably did.
That's what it boils down to. Masturbation. You guys call it meditation, but you just want to masturbate everywhere.
He probably jerked up
Isn't that
That's
a
how you
Joe
get that
List bit?
deep.
after he did his thing.
Concentration.
He probably jerked off.
And you're
But
at
look,
the most concentrated when you're doing that.
I'm going to say this right now, guys. I'm so fucking impressed with this guy because this guy knows what he's doing. He's probably a yoga instructor out there in Houston, probably lives in Montrose. and he's gonna get so much white women for doing this stuff. He's like, "Oh my God, you did what? You meditated?
I just had to be naked in front of my gods,
in a
man.
Hindu temple? You're so cool." Like, yeah, I'm so cool, baby. He's showing the picture, like, "Oh my God, he's a hero, man. This guy needs to be protected. The Bali government should leave him alone. He should run, guy." He's watching the show, by the way. His name is Carlos. Run, Carlos. Run as fast as you can, Carlos. Don't let the Bali government catch you, brother. Run.
Brown booty hole.
Never find him anyways. He's wearing disguise. He's wearing disguise. He puts some pants and a t-shirt on. They'll never find him now.
They'll never find him.
He's like,
They're
my
all out
name's
there looking for a
Jorge,
naked guy.
not Carlos.
Not like Superman when he takes his glass and becomes Superman. Then put it on to become like
Right.
Clark Kent. He's like, where's this guy? We're looking for a naked guy the whole time. He's like, yep, I put on my clothes. They don't know it's me. So
I'm
Just
Superman.
walk right past him.
Oh my God, that's hilarious, Mike. So funny. All right, what you got, my co-host? What you got?
Well, the Little Mermaid star Halle Bailey has lost her Oscar nomination for Best Song, reportedly due to a possible pregnancy. So keep in mind, though, in order to have a nomination, for Best Song at the Oscars, the person must perform the song on the show. So, panel, if she's pregnant now and the Oscars are next year, is it fair or foul to pull her nomination? So I'm going to go with Gretchen.
I think it's kind of foul. I mean, I've seen pregnant ladies do stuff like right up until they go into labor. I mean, I don't know. I maybe just pull it if she like really can't come. I don't know. I think she should still get it.
Okay, all right. Who's laughing? Is that Andy?
No.
That's 30 Sanchez.
I'm sorry.
30 Sanchez.
I was like thinking she already got it. That's why she can't get the Oscars.
I'm like, is it the high guy? Wally,
Sorry.
what's your take?
I mean, I don't think it's fair to pull her nomination just because her dude can't pull out. Like, that's not her fault. That or, her dude bought the same, bathroom contraceptive my parents did.
They grabbed her and said, "Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?"
Why don't you think my cum is complete? Okay, anyway. Mike. We'll just
me?
put it awkwardly on Wally the whole time.
I will say, I mean, my first name's Mike too, but I don't think that means I get to go
Wally, I
again.
like that. That's cool.
Oh, your first name is Mike Wally? What?
Michael Wallace, yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right, Mike, where you got?
He's giving up everything. He's giving up everything. He's giving up his real name. You're lost now. Anyways, I don't know. I think they learned something valuable from the Rihanna Super Bowl thing, and they're like, you know what? We can't have pregnant women performing. Just too much backlash. So, I mean, the rules were already there before she got pregnant. The Miss Rules over there. Rules are rules. You have to follow them.
Who is texting you?
So I'm thinking fair.
Huh? You said fair. Mm.
Is somebody texting you like talking points or something? Oh, Andy, fair or foul?
The Oscars suck anyway. They're not good, so who cares? But I mean, if you could zoom in, why can't they? That whole movie was zoomed in anyway. It's all CGI. What's it matter if she's actually there?
That part.
And even when they do the performances there, they're lip syncing anyway. So I don't see what the big deal is. Why is she going to be not nominated for a song that she didn't write that somebody else wrote like 20 years ago?
You know what's funny though is that they actually sing live on the Oscars because Idina Menzel rather, she sang "Let It Go" and she hit a bum note, and yeah, you can hear it at the end with that big note that she hits, and her face was like, "Oh my God, I just ruined it for myself." So
you can see that on Zoom. You can still have Zoom and have her do it. You can put her on the fish body too, and she can float around and do it.
That's true. That's true. All right. Grace, what's your take?
I understand that people say like rules are rules, but people make rules. So these aren't exactly like scientific laws that we can't work around. So was it fair or foul? This is the question.
Yes.
Right? And it's foul. It's stupid. It's just like when Serena Williams was counted as having like an injury when she came back from pregnancy and like beat all of these people at like much lower tiers because she was like, I'm sorry, they said it was an injury. I have to start here. Beat everybody on the way up. Like it's stupid. I'm sorry. It's foul.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Erik. What's your take?
Yeah, it seems foul to me. That doesn't make any sense. Like, what, she can't sing because she's pregnant? Like, when did? I don't know. It seems like there's probably more to this story.
I don't know, because how I took it is that if she's pregnant now and the Oscars are next year, she probably won't be able to be at the Oscars because of her pregnancy. Like, because she's about to be due, something's about to happen, so she can't do her obligation as a nominee. As a nominee.
That's weird. So you can't. You got to be there to get the award, and you have to sing the song.
Yes.
All right. I don't know. Yeah, the Oscars suck anyway. I'm with Andy on that. Like, who cares?
Okay.
She should just say what everybody says. It's just an honor to be nominated. So whatever. She got nominated.
Right.
The white people are going to win anyway.
And she's nominated for another Oscar award too. So not all is lost. Who we got? Bao, did I get your take yet?
No. I'm gonna definitely say foul. I mean, it seems like Disney and the Oscars are in cahoots. Like I feel like if this is like, if it can get blown out of proportion, she could definitely get like more female support and possibly like push her way through. But yeah, just like the fact that she has to physically be there, I guess, to perform the song. I get it, rules are rules, but like we're living in 2023. Maybe she could do it virtually. She doesn't necessarily have to be physically there to get the award, but I don't know.
That's true. That's true. I mean, we are living in 2023, and
put her on the fish.
We have all forms of protection from getting pregnant. No, I'm joking. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. That she's pregnant, really.
You should have thought about it first.
No, it's fine. I think I'm leaning more towards foul, because we have all this technology. I mean, people can be there as a damn hologram. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac was a hologram for so many years. Okay. And now his hologram can rest in peace now that they catch his killer. But same thing with Halle. Like she can be a hologram and perform it, and she could probably do it before she's due or anything like that. I don't think they need to pull her nomination like that. There are ways to get around it. Let's be updated with this. Let's be updated with this.
Yeah, where does it say that the performance has to be live? Does it say that?
Well, that's what apparently they say, the Oscars.
But we literally
they can just film it now and then play it
live
via satellite.
Play it live over there, whatever.
Well, also we have like VR meet and greets with celebrities all the time. Why couldn't they do like a VR performance live from her house or wherever?
Right. They could do it straight from her hospital bed. Yeah. They could do it as soon as
while she's giving birth.
While she's giving birth.
That's what I was going to say. That's exactly, you guys took my.
Or while she's breastfeeding, the whole free the titties movement or whatever that is.
Honestly, guys, I think this is just like literally whoever came up with that rule is super sexist right there, man. That's the most sexist stuff I've heard in my life, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like that lady, she worked her butt off and she did really good at Little Mermaid, by the way. So now you're going to tell her because she's pregnant, she can't perform and get nominated because she had sex and got pregnant. That's bullcrap. They should have the camera crew show up right she's giving birth to a baby, labor, camera crew, and she starts singing that song and just start singing it, like just having fun. Be
And
creative.
then the baby join in and
Yeah, be
harmonize.
creative. The baby with the fucking with the thing still connected and stuff to her and stuff. Have a big old concert. It'll be dope, man. It'll be the best
That
show
sounds
ever.
dope.
Playing the umbilical cord like a stand-up bass.
Exactly. If Madonna and Britney could kiss each other on live TV at an award show, let a woman have birth and sing a song, please.
Who have you ever
Who
given
saves the
birth?
Oscars?
Huh?
What? Who you
Who
convinced
saves
me
the
to change my
Oscars?
stance?
Wait, hold on.
What do you say, Grace?
Have you ever given birth before?
Yes, like 3 days ago.
Oh,
Right.
did you sing?
Yeah, it was
along?
easy.
You're looking great, by the way, Koo. Like, wonderful snapback.
Thank you. But
Tell you what, you convinced me to change myself. I've changed my stance. We're going with foul.
And you know what? As the baby's being born, it's probably already technologically advanced, so it can hook it up to like the Zoom and the stream. Like he can already do that for his mama.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
great.
know.
Come on,
I
man. It's
mean-
gonna be a great show. No, nobody would never. Everybody gonna remember that time. Remember that time when Haley Bailey did fucking the song "Why Giving Birth to a Baby"? It'd always be in the lexicon of history. Everybody gonna talk about the shit. And you know who?
That's why.
But you know who's performing in place of Haley Bailey? You know who's performing? This fucking guy. This guy.
Please.
That's why they don't want her to perform. The other nominees are like, she has that leg up. She's got an extra person inside of her.
Oh my god.
Well, you know, the
They're just
Oscars,
confusing.
the Oscars kind of has a reputation for being like racist anyway. So I feel like the people that run the Oscars are probably the same people that were like mad that the fish
Little
was the wrong
Mermaid?
color. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mermaids.
they're probably still mad about that.
Well,
Right?
yeah, that actually checks out because white people love rules. They can be like, well, I mean, it's not that she wouldn't have won. It's just she didn't follow the rules.
Right, it was a bylaw.
Exactly.
I'd
Like the
love
whitest word
to
you
give
can
it
say.
to her, but the
Bylaw.
rules say I don't know what else to do.
And now it's time. Now we can do it, Gracie. This segment was brought to you by.
Yeah,
Nobody else want a sandwich?
I put that.
that's
on
making me so
everything.
hungry.
You know what? The fact that it says 100% recycled plastic would describe Hollywood, right?
Yep.
That's
True.
so funny.
In the mayonnaise, recycled plastic.
You're very high right now.
100% plastic in the mayonnaise. Oh my god! Please, mayonnaise come. Don't sue me. Sue Andy. Andy's one that said that.
I don't eat mayonnaise anyway.
I don't eat it either, but I ain't talking about no 100% plastic in their mayonnaise. I'm not doing that. Nope.
So funny.
You know they make ketchup mayonnaise, or no? It was bacon mayonnaise.
Ooh.
Oh, I might try
Hey.
that.
Oh, look, all the
I've
white
got
people just
diabetes,
perked
you
up.
guys.
My boy Omar.
Got
I love
diabetes.
helmets. Of course you do, Omar. You from Louisiana? You don't care. You like anything.
Hell yeah, Omar.
You from New Orleans? You don't care. You like whatever. Just happy to be alive. All right, guys. Now it's time for our segment. This is a really good show, guys. You guys, we ran through our stories really
You're
fast.
welcome.
It's time for Today in Motherfucking History.
History, or her story.
And we get to talk about birthdays or movies, whatever we like to talk about. The birthdays people suck today. You know what? We have one birthday. We'll talk about it later. But anyway, we'll do movie first. Movie first. Movie first. First movie we're going to talk about, guys, that came out today in 2015. Let's cue up the picture. Do we
It's
have
gotta be good movies. Columbus Day.
have available? All right, there you go. It came out today in 2015. Steve Jobs came out today in 2015. The movie stars Michael Fassbender, Kate Winslet, Seth Rogen, Jeff Daniels, Katherine Waterston, and the movie budget was $30 million, and it made $34.3 million, ladies and gentlemen. And sharing the dance with Steve Jobs is Couple Retreat, was released today in 2009. The movie stars Vince Vaughn, Jason Bateman, John Favreau, Phase Out Love, Kristen Bell. The movie budget was $60 million, and they made $171.8 million. So, panel, what movie you going with? You going with Steve Jobs or Couple Retreat? So think about it long and hard, guys.
I didn't see either one of them.
All right. Well,
I saw both of them.
All right, but you gotta pick. You gotta pick one. Couple Retreat or Steve Jobs. All right, take it away, Eric. Where you going with?
Well, I'll pick Couples Retreat because I think it's at least a comedy. I'll probably laugh about it.
He said at least it's a comedy.
Yeah, I mean, Steve Jobs. Who cares? I don't care. I'd rather watch Couples Retreat and eat a mayonnaise sandwich and just enjoy my night.
So are you
with plastic in
Eric,
it.
hold up, guys. Eric, are you an Android or Apple person?
Android.
Oh, that there you go. That's where.
Yeah, that's why I don't care about Steve Jobs and his little special charger that don't fit my phone. Get out of here.
He switched it.
They switched
Yeah.
it.
Of course he
He
did.
didn't switch anything.
Ah.
All right, so we got Couple Retreat.
R.I.P. King.
One. Grace, I'm afraid to ask you, but go ahead. What you got?
Why are you afraid to ask me?
I don't know. You might not have seen neither one of them.
I mean, they came out when I was like one
Exactly.
year old.
My point exactly.
Couple Retreat came out when I was in 6th or 7th grade,
Uh-huh.
and Steve Jobs came out when I was in high school. So, but I got Couple Retreat as well. I have
Okay.
not seen Steve Jobs, but Couples Retreat is fucking hilarious.
All right. So we got 2 for Couple Retreat and 0 for Steve Jobs. Andy, what you got?
Couples Retreat. I mean, I've seen both of those movies. Steve Jobs is a good movie. I like it when he's yelling at Seth Rogen because he's like, "Listen, nerd," you know what I mean? But if I'm going to the movies, I'm not gonna go to the movies to go see Steve Jobs. I'm gonna go with people to go see Couples Retreat, and we're all gonna be drunk, I guess. Couples Retreat.
Couple Retreat. All right. So
That's what I picked.
3 for Couple Retreat and 0 for Steve Jobs. Wally, what you got?
I'm gonna go with Couples Retreat because Grace said so. No. No, Vince Vaughn. Always been a big Vince Vaughn fan. I remember seeing it as in high school when it came out, and that is the first time I was ever in a movie theater with a loud black person, and it was fucking amazing. Well, I'm not supposed to say that word. African American. Anyways.
We just lost signal. We just lost signal, Wally. Good job.
Oh man, I'm the 3rd Facebook drop of the night. Anyways, also that movie's making the comeback. Have y'all seen that real format of like Vince Vaughn being like, "We need to get together. We need to come together and stop pointing fingers. You're a problem. You're a problem."
Yeah,
like
I've seen that.
It's great. And then also, do you want to triple your money or do you want to barely make 10% back?
It's always lands on this awkward pause on you, Wally.
This is why I don't do. This is why I do set up punch comedy. I don't do storytelling. I can't write a good ending. That's my problem.
But you know what? We don't have to have the camera on you still after you're done.
Thank you. I feel like that's part of it.
Okay. Just have the camera on you, like.
Yeah, just have
Well, I mean, it's bad enough because Mystina's looking at something to her left, and so it looks like she's just staring at me disapprovingly for 90% of this episode, and I'm just like, "What did I do? I'm sorry. I didn't finance Columbus's voyage. Okay, it's not my fault."
Gretchen, what movie you going with?
I'm gonna go with Couples Retreat. I haven't seen either of them, but it seems like a comedy.
It seems like a comedy.
You comics, all you guys are all homers. I can't believe all you guys are I'm just gonna go with a comedy movie all of a sudden. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I've lost count because I'm so disappointed in you guys. So we got 1, 2, 3.
I bet you bow.
4, 5. So we have
He
5
picked Steve
votes
Jobs.
5 votes for Couple Retreat and 0 for Steve Jobs.
I'm just gonna stare at Wally.
Mike Sanchez, what you got?
I got Couples Retreat. Why am I going to pick Steve Jobs? Ashton Kutcher killed that whole concept of Jobs with Jobs the year before that. So I'm like, yeah, 100% Couples Retreat. Plus, you know, Couples Retreat saved my marriage. It gave me so many tips on how to be a bad husband. But, she's still here. She ain't left yet, so couples
There you go.
retreat. I'm down for that. I feel like Wally with that weird ass, just like it just sitting there, like.
So 6 votes for a couple retreat and 0 for Steve Jobs. Bow, are you going to go against the grain and pick Steve Jobs?
Yeah, you literally took the words out of my mouth. I'm definitely
Hell
picking
yeah.
Steve Jobs. I recently seen the movie like a couple weeks ago. So that's kind of funny that this is brought up. But yeah, I'm a big Michael Fassbender fan and also a Seth Rogen fan. So, and yeah, even though the movie kind of flopped, it was a good movie at the end, and I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. So, Steve Jobs.
All right. There we go. So Steve Jobs is in the hunt, guys. 6 votes for the couple retreat and 1 Steve Jobs. My co-host, have you seen Eda movie, by the way?
I've seen both, but I believe the Steve Jobs movie has stuck with me more. It was actually a really good film. So I'm gonna go with Steve Jobs.
To the movies?
All right. So we got 2 Michael Fassbender fans up in here. All right. So 2 Steve Jobs and 6 votes for couple retreat. I mean, couple retreat obviously leading the vote, so my vote doesn't matter, but I'm still gonna give my vote because this is America.
Oh, so what is this, an election?
Yeah,
I know.
it's election.
That's what they have on the voting machines.
Exactly. So I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, I never saw Steve Jobs movie. I never saw it. I never saw that movie. Just never had interest to watch it. You know, I'm team Android. You know, I'm not like an Apple person, so it's just like I didn't want to watch it. I did enjoy the couple retreat. I thought it was actually a good movie, pretty good. I love how Sanchez say I watched it to save my marriage. Like you should not watch it because it's opposite of save your marriage. It's so fucking stupid. But you know what I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna go with couple retreat. Couple retreat wins. Yay! Couple retreat wins this round. And so now it's birthdays, right? All these celebrities' birthdays, it was no names, a whole bunch of sexy red celebrities. I don't know who the fuck these people are. So I'm gonna go with my guy. He stands alone, guys. Literally, he stands alone, and he is an icon for the ages. And unfortunately, he's not here no more. It's actually John Lennon's birthday today, guys. Yeah, John Lennon, his birthday today. He would have been 83 years old, guys.
Wow.
Yeah. He died in 1983. Got
He
shot.
could have been the president.
Could have been a president. Well, not in America, obviously, but he could have been president of Bali for sure. But yeah, he passed away. He got assassinated in the 80s and stuff like that. And if you don't know who he is, he's the Beatles. He's one of the most iconic bands of all time. So, Paddle, do you have your favorite song or moment of John Lennon you want to talk about? Because I feel like Grace is going to suffer on this round, and I can't wait to get it. I can't wait.
He never got to do it with Taylor Swift.
Oh my God! All right, favorite song for John Lennon or moment that you would like to share with us about John Lennon if you're a fan. Oh, Gretchen.
I know Yoko Ono's like Public Enemy #1.
Yeah.
I do like those pictures that they all take. They do take where he's like naked and she's like, have you guys seen it?
Yeah, I remember that picture. Yeah,
he's wrapped around her. I don't know. I like that. I like the Beatles. I mean, Hey Jude, Let It Be, you know, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, great songs. Great song. Dirty Sanchez, what you got?
I forgot to unmute myself. John Lennon, wow. I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark there, but what was that one he did about war? He did a song about war, right?
It's about Imagine.
Break on through.
Like that. Or Imagine, yeah, there you go, yeah.
Imagine
that was a good song. I like that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there another John Lennon song?
There's a lot of. Well, I mean, I think half the catalog from the Beatles was written by John Lennon. To be quite honest, if I remember correctly.
I thought that was Paul McCartney.
Both of them did.
Say
Both of
again?
them did writing.
Yeah, they were both
But
the
like,
writers. That's why whenever
Lennon
they-
on his own.
Yeah, he left the group to go solo. Yeah, because Paul McCartney was a bitch and he left him.
Because of his wife, okay? Because of Yoko.
Yoko.
Okay? That's why.
They got Yoko'd.
Yeah, but
That's why. That's why Yoko broke up the band because she was like.
I feel like that's a lower hanging fruit. They were breaking up anyway because they already had tension before Yoko even came about. Anyway.
Yeah, they broke it up like 8 times.
Yeah,
I think Yoko added it even more.
For sure. She had a little bit, but I feel like everybody.
Have you seen that documentary? She was definitely annoying to everybody.
All right.
Have you ever seen that video with him bury?
Guys! I want to get Grace take. My God, I can't wait.
Are we moving to me? Okay, cool. So actually, I'm a huge fan of the Beatles because I was not allowed to listen to like pop music in high school because my parents were super, super religious, but I could listen to the Beatles. So I listened to them a lot. My favorite song from them is A Hard Day's Night. My favorite John Lennon moment there's 2 actually. The first was when he and Yoko Ono first met. He went to one of her art exhibits and explored and like looked around. And she was, we all know, like a very weird artsy type. And one of her art installations was this ladder in the middle of a room with a magnifying glass. And on the very top of the ceiling, it just said yes in very tiny print. And he walked up the ladder and he looked up and it said yes. And he apparently said that was the moment he knew that he wanted to be with Yoko. So that's cute. And then another one, I saw this, I don't remember what documentary it was about him, or maybe it was him and Yoko. But there was a Vietnam veteran who was like really mentally unstable and thought that he was like friends with John Lennon and showed up at their house one day in a very like frightening stalker way. And John Lennon invited him in and had breakfast with him and talked to him for a while. And he was like, no, I'm just a normal person, blah, 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 blah. And I've always had like mad respect for that. I wouldn't do that personally. So yeah.
Yeah, that's how he got shot.
Pano, can we give it up for Grace for a second?
Yeah.
That was my niche like interest in high school.
That's
this
what
was
I'm
my
saying.
empire.
What an insightful take from you. I was like, I didn't see that coming. That was a plot twist. I didn't see that one coming. And we got a little shout out right quick. Tiger Ruiz says, Grace, Wally.
Hey, Tiger.
LT Gray.
All right, we do shout outs. Wally, good luck. You have to follow that. All right.
All right. So I like the Beatles because my dad is very old. It's true. My dad was a Beatles fan till he found out that they smoked something. I'm not allowed. I don't know if we're back on Facebook and I'm not allowed to name it or not, but it's like the harmless one that nobody cares about. And so
PCP.
Okay, yeah. As soon as they started smoking weed, my dad was super anti-drug. He's like, "That's not acceptable. I'm no longer a Beatles fan. I'm gonna go be the biggest Willie Nelson fan ever." I wish that was a joke. I took him to a Willie Nelson concert one time, and I kept waiting for him to ask what the smell was.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Anyways, man, I like a lot of Lennon's co-writes. I don't like most of his singles or his solo writes from the Beatles songs. But I mean, yeah, I think it's funny how he wrote "Hey Jude" and he said it was his love song to Yoko Ono. Paul McCartney said he thought it was John's apology to his wife, and then John's son thought it was a song to him. I'm like, all right, I don't know how that happened, but okay.
So funny.
It's just, yeah, baby, I wrote this song for you.
So funny. So funny. Erik.
All right, I'm going to be a hater. I've never been a fan of the Beatles. Never done anything for me. Never heard one song I liked. I don't have a favorite John Lennon moment.
Did you shoot John Lennon?
No, but that might have been my favorite John Lennon moment. I don't know.
Oh, that's a hot take. That is a hot take.
We are going to get canceled off.
Again, that's Erik Knowles Comedy at gmail.com.
That's a veteran privilege.
I just hope to God we don't get kicked off of Facebook for that one. Yeah,
Hey, I didn't say nothing bad.
I'm looking at I'm looking at my live stuff right now, and okay, we're still live. Good. So
You want me to keep going, or you going to stop there?
no.
All right.
You start with that hot take, man.
Yeah.
Maybe if John had spit in somebody's mouth, you would have liked him more.
Yeah. You came in hot, and you're done.
All right.
Andy.
I mean, the only John Lennon song I can think of is "Imagine," and I like that song. You know, I like the Beatles. They're, you know, don't cancel me. My favorite John Lennon moment is, have you seen that one with Chuck Berry and Yoko Ono?
Yeah,
and he's getting mad at John Lennon, like, dude, shut this chick up. It is hilarious. And John Lennon's just like, I just want to play the song. And you just hear him going,
yeah.
That's so funny.
And Chuck Berry's face is just like, dude, he's like furious.
So funny. Yeah, I remember.
That's my favorite John Lennon moment. He was just like, I'm not going to tell her, you tell her.
That is so funny. So funny. I think everybody's got another take. My co-host, what's your favorite moment from John Lennon or song, whatever you want to talk about?
I think my new favorite moment was when Erik dropped that joke. I never heard something like that before. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, but seriously, for me, I think my first impression of John Lennon was Imagine. Like, that song was everywhere in the 80s. You know, when I was born, like, it was everywhere. It was played everywhere. I even saw the video sometimes on TV when they would talk about it and probably reminisce about John Lennon and his death and all that kind of stuff. And honestly, I had no idea. Like, that's the John Lennon that I knew about growing up. And then when I grew up some more and then I learned about the Beatles, I was like, oh, wow, he was part of this group. Like, that's crazy, because I was just used to his own personality being separate. But I think Imagine is probably the finer moment of John Lennon for me in my mind, because that's what I remember as soon as I knew about him as a baby.
Okay. Imagine all the people living in the world. Ooh.
Boo.
Hey, Coop. Who sings that song?
Nobody now.
Look, by the way, when you did that joke, Erik, this is the face I thought about right there.
Is that Rasputin?
Yeah, right.
I was like, Jesus Christ, Erik. I can't even repeat what you said on air right now. But anyway.
I like to remember him at his best when he was like, ow!
Hey, can I add on to my answer real fast?
Go ahead.
I feel like I'm going to go on a limb here. John Lennon was like the Tim Duncan of the music world. Like, he never was like the greatest at any given point. He was just one of the best for so long. All right, that's cross music and basketball. Nobody cares. All right, cool. Never mind. Twist and shout. Let's go.
All right, my favorite moment. He has a song called "Beautiful Boy." When he had his second son, he wrote a song called "Beautiful Boy." It's a very beautiful song because I have a son, and I love that song so much. If you guys do your favorite, listen to that song. It's called "Beautiful Boy." Beautiful, beautiful boy. It's a very enduring song. He had a song with Yoko Ono. It's so beautiful. I love that song so much. I love John Lennon. My favorite Beatle. I love that guy so much, really so much. But my favorite moment from him is when he's with the Beatles, because if you're a Beatles fan, John Lennon always was the rebel in the group. He always went against the grain. He always goes against authority and stuff like that. The first time they did a tour in America, and they told them, hey, whatever you do, don't talk about the Ku Klux Klan at all. Don't talk about social injustice. And he was like one of the first white artists to talk about like racial injustice and stuff like that, because nobody was talking about that. John Lennon was the first one. He actually marched with Martin Luther King and stuff like that. So he was actually out there in the field, fucking putting money where his mouth at, actually helping people. But he was doing a radio interview, and they asked the Beatles, literally, how did they think about their music? And John Lennon said, and I quote, "The Beatles is bigger than Jesus Christ." And they lost their shit. Like people in the South started burning Beatles music and shit like that. They were so bad. They were like getting death threats from the Ku Klux Klan. Like they had a concert down here in Texas somewhere, and they had Ku Klux Klan outside waiting on them, just protesting the Beatles. It's fucking hilarious. And at that moment, I realized, holy shit, John Lennon is the first Kanye West. Who could have thought? He is fucking amazing.
That's true.
I mean, technically, he didn't say they were Jesus. He said they were bigger than Jesus, which you can argue the cultural impact at the time. That was a valid statement.
I
It's
mean,
just
now,
that's not a thing anybody wanted to say.
right. I mean, now people probably go, yeah, they're pretty up there now. They're pretty up there. They're pretty famous. Not to Erik, obviously, because Erik loved Jesus too much. So
True. True.
That man died for our sins, okay, Erik?
Who, John
I guess that
Lennon?
makes you
No,
Judas. Anyway.
He died for your sins.
he died for his own sins, making all that terrible music.
Oh boy.
Making millions of people happy. How dare he?
Yeah, boo.
That
He didn't even have to show anybody his booty hole.
I'm telling you, if you're military for good luck, Erik. I don't know. You're going on tour.
You know what? I feel like Erik is gonna go to John's gravesite and just put his balls on his tombstone. That's what I feel like is gonna happen.
This is what I think of your
He's gonna go
catalog.
meditate
I
nakedly.
feel like he's gonna do like that guy in Indonesia.
Or
Yeah, I'm just gonna meditate.
Or Mystina, or he's gonna spit on his grave.
Oh God, burn that picture, please.
Oh man, it ain't that serious.
Oh shit! All right, that's fun. All right, now, guys, it's time for another segment of our show. Let's cue it up. Let's get it pulled up. It's called Breaking News. Breaking News. Breaking News. If you got shows, podcasts, Venmo, Cash App, whatever you want to plug it right now at Breaking News. Let people know where they can find you and all that jazz. Grace, you go first. Plug your stuff, girl.
I always get lost on the mute button. Okay, so I had to go refer to my calendar just to make sure. But the one thing coming up that I'm really excited about is I'm going to be at the Hyenas Club in Fort Worth on October 20th. This is going to be my first time, and I'm super excited about it.
It's a great club. You're going to have a good time.
Thank you. I hope so. That'll be at 7:30. You can just search like Chicas of Comedy. I think that's what the show's called. It's going to be a really good time.
Sweet. Andy, what you got?
I don't have anything coming up right now. IG funny as Andy, if you want to follow me. I'm trying to post more. If you guys want to book me for anything, I'm here. There's a Croptoberfest here in Corpus that a few friends of mine are putting on. It's October 21st at Corpus. Figure it out.
That's funny. And Glossy Red, please sponsor this man. Sponsor.
Yes. I'm Glossy Red.
Bow, what you got? Plug your stuff.
I'm hosting a show in at Spring Tavern in Spring, Texas. I got Patrick Eady headlining. I also got Jamal Rahal and Grady Pruitt featuring as well. So please check it out, and also follow me on my social. Instagram is posted right there. Thank you.
Boom. Gretchen.
I'm all Gretcho everything. I've got catch me on YouTube. I've got my Statler shows, open mic every Tuesday, and then the next show is October 20th for the dinner show, and then of course, Koo, you'll be headlining the November 17th one.
Let's go. I love it. Sanchez.
So right now we got the Article 15 comedy tour. That's the big thing that we're pushing. That's what we're all on. Our next show is going to be actually here in Houston on October 21st at Post 8790, which is over there off of Veterans Foreign Fair, VFW Way downtown. So that's the next show. But I mean, we got a whole lineup of stuff. We're going all over. We're going to Austin, Texas, Pearland, Tomball, El Paso, everywhere. It's a growing thing. So we got that going on. We'd love it if y'all go and subscribe to our website. It's article15comedy.com. You can catch up with any pictures or things that we're going to be doing with that. And again, all this stuff goes to help out veterans. So definitely, if y'all can come support or show some support on the website, would be awesome. Um, I also have a podcast that we do once a month. Me and my buddy David Nunez. We've been doing this now for like a year now. It's called Smell My Bourbon. So if you want to tune in, we're on Spotify and iTunes. It's a really fun podcast. We drink bourbon and smoke cigars and kind of just talk. So yeah, that's what I got going on.
There you go, Eric.
Well, my comedy special is streaming now on Vet TV. It's called Uncanceled. Of course, after this episode, maybe it's going to be called Recanceled. But, yeah, so you can check that out streaming on Vet TV. Like Michael said, we got the Article 15 Comedy Tour coming to Houston October 21st. The day before that, on Friday, October 20th, I'll be in Houston at Texas Distilleries doing a comedy show fundraiser for wheelchairs for warriors, so we'll be raising money to get some wheelchairs for veterans who need those. Subscribe to our website and follow us on our social media. It's all under Article 15 Comedy on Facebook and on Instagram.
Love it. Wally?
Eric's talking about where he's going to get canceled. Don't worry, you talked about shooting John Lennon. It's not like you talked about shooting Taylor Swift. You're not going to get cursed or anything.
Good.
No, so this Thursday I'm going to be at Burleson Yard Beer Garden, downtown San Antonio. And then every Saturday you can catch me across the parking lot from Burleson at Artisan. And then on Thursdays, Grace and I are actually going to be hosting Comedy Bingo in San Marcos at Treff's Tavern. That's totally free if anybody's in that area wants to come out. Obviously, I won't be there this week. But, yeah.
My co-host.
And we're still just lingering on me?
Yep.
Yeah, just
every time.
Just gonna linger on Michael over here. No, I'm sorry, Wally.
It's fine. Grace's mom calls me Michael.
Michael Wally.
Michael. Yes, of course. Y'all can check me out with Cult Jam, formerly known as Lisa and Cult Jam. Now we just Cult Jam, and we have a new song out called Come My Way. It's dopeness. If you like to dance, I don't know how many of y'all on this panel dance, probably none. But
what's that supposed to mean?
You can listen to it at any phase of your highness. And
I got diabetes.
and it's just as amazing. So check me out. Check me out with Cult Jam.
All right. I got a couple of shows that I need to plug right quick. Real quick. Your boy's gonna be on Isla Grande Beach Resort this Thursday, guys. It's my 5th time headlining that fucking place. I love that comedy club. Shout out to Raymond Orta. He got the hottest comedy show in South Texas for sure. I love that place so much. So if you can't see me out there in South Padre, you can see me in Lufkin, Texas this Saturday, headlining Pine Theater this Saturday at 8 o'clock. Got your tickets right now. I got my boy Jeremy hosting and got my boy Mike Ray on the show as well. And of course, your favorite African. So it's going to be a good time in Lufkin Pine Theater. Yeah, it's called Pine Theater. And now, Unbelievable Story is back at the Secret Group this Sunday, guys. This Sunday is back home where it first started. Back home where it all began. Unbelievable Stories, man. It's going to be crazy, man. Go get your tickets right now. It's available at www.thesecretgrouphcs.com. And I have a new show called What's Poppin' with Egenti every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Starts this Wednesday, guys. It's a pop culture pop culture show with comics. Get to talk, make fun of pop culture stuff. And I get to talk about today's sets. And it's called What's Poppin' with Egenti. I'm excited about that. Show starts at 10 o'clock. And it's only $5 to get in. $5. $5. And yes, I'll be in Dallas November 17th. What's the place called again, Gretchen?
Bourbon and Barrel at the Statler Hotel.
There you go. Statler Hotel. November 17th. Get your tickets. Can they buy tickets right now for that?
Yes, they can. Bourbonandbarrel.com.
Come get your tickets to go see me. And if you're Fort Worth, Texas, I'll be hyenas as well. October 26th to the 27th, guys, headlining my favorite comic club in the country, Hyenas Comic Club, October 26th, 27th. Did I cover my show? Because I feel like I have more shows to talk about, but it's not about me right now. But that is it, guys. It is over, guys. Standing Room Only episode 162 is in the books. Please follow Grace. Please follow Gretchen. Please follow Andy. Follow Erik. Follow Mike. Follow Bao. Follow Wally. And, of course, my lovely co-host, Mystina. And we'll see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Please, please love yourself. And always remember, John Lennon was the favorite Beatle of all time. Number one Beatle ever. Don't forget.
And let's stare at Wally disapprovingly.
Okay.
I'm trying to get his cue. Where's and that's how we're gonna end the show with Wally's face.